All right. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening, everybody. 8:45 Eastern Standard Time. And it all comes down to this: the final week of the regular season in the Field of Dreams League. And what a ride it's been, a whirlwind of trading, dealing, backstabbing, and generally good fellowship that all goes along with the above. It's been a lot of fun. Everybody's already looking forward to not only the championship series and the World Series, but the draft. We got a little ways to go yet. We've got a week to play out, which we're going to do tonight, depending upon how things shake out. There may only be 2 games, 3 games, or more live broadcasts. We'll see. Of course, I'm, quite, recognizing the fact that this is my Saturday night, and for most of you, Sunday, so I can stay up late, but see what we can get done here. But what a fun league it's been. 2 of our teams have already tied up their divisions. First, Chico's Bail Bondsman. As we come into today's play, they've clinched at 94-63 with a 599 winning percentage, and they finished 11 games in front of a very, very strong Cleveland team who finished at 82-73. The D-Gens, 13.5 back at 80-76. So those are the winning teams in that division. And then in the Fire division, Canada really had this sewn up, and I called it weeks ago, as did many of us. Finishing with the best record, or will finish with the best record in baseball. Right now, standing at 113 wins and 43 losses, a winning percentage of 724. And there were some very, very, very good teams in this. So finishing second, at least as we go into tonight's game, 17 games back, if you can imagine it. The Freds at 96-60, Vegas 94-61 and 18.5 back, and Des Moines 84-73, 29.5 back. So probably, arguably, just a very, very, very tough division. And so one of the reasons why you have 4 teams above 500. Looking at the wind division, and of course, we already talked about that. The water division, however, and earth, we got to talk about those 2. We'll start with the earth division. Each one a bit of excitement in its own right. Atop the heat, the Manchester Red Bulls right now come into today at 96-59. And in a dead heat for second place, Horse Feathers in Berlin, each team at 93-63. Hagerstown, pretty good season, but eliminated, but finished 500 in another tough division. So Horse Feathers in Berlin will be battling out in this final week to see if they can knock off Manchester. And the other undecided division, a different type of excitement. This one only involving 2 teams. The Amazing Kitsunes and Tampa Bay are tied for first. So the Amazing Kitsunes at 82-73, both teams at 82-73. And the rest of the division, everybody below 500. Carpathian is third, Hadley Lake in fourth, St. Pete fifth, and Mid-Michigan finished sixth. Looking at some of our leaderboards here and the skill that so many of our 24 owners here, and I would say everybody to a certain extent, have put together amazing teams. So looking at the batting leaders first, Canada's Stormin Norman Cash leading the league in batting coming into today, this final week, hitting at a 381 clip. Your home run king thus far, Roger Maris for the Horse Feathers, 48 home runs. And actually, I'm seeing that he's been with a lot of teams. Everybody pretty much has been with Horse Feathers at one time or another. So I think Maris is now, I don't know who Maris is with. We'll probably see him. He started with the Horse Feathers, I think. Who knows? Hank Aaron, RBI leader at 166. Aaron also with 40 home runs this year. Stolen bases, a big surprise here, actually. Snuffy Sternweiss with 67 for the Chicos. Hannes Wagner and Ron LaFleur, usual suspects for stolen bases, tied for a distant second with just 52. Norm Cash also leading with on-base percentage. going to the pitching side of things, Dizzy Trout has just been absolutely astounding for the Canadian team, for Canada, the Canada A's, with a 2.28 earned run average. We'll be talking a bit about Jack Cheesebro also, who's third in the league with a 2.50 earned run average. We'll talk about him right now. In fact, he's leading the league in wins with 34. The aforementioned Dizzy Trout with 29 wins, and Hal Newhouser, teammate, with 23. Looking at saves, it's Joe Nathan and Jonathan Papelbon, each with 20. Goose Gossage with 19. Strikeouts, no surprise here. The great Rube Waddell with 304. So one of the highlights, I think, for Hadley Lake this year has been Rube Waddell, certainly. And right now, Fergie Jenkins and, again, I don't know everybody here yet. There we go. I thought it was Larry McWilliams, but wasn't sure. Each in an eight-game winning streaks. Team batting and team pitching, it's Canada with a 284 team batting average and a 3.00 earned run average, respectively. Berlin and Canada tied at the top for league fielding. So pretty stacked. The MVP thus far in the Field of Dreams League, which actually is 2 leagues, but you know what I mean, it's Mickey Mantle. Going for the Cy Young Award is Dizzy Trout. And World's Worst Gamer in line, at least at this point, to be Manager of the Year. So I think we're going to get started. Thanks for coming in. I'm going to put the link in the chat. Be nice if somebody would like to come on with me. Rules apply here in terms of, again, when I broadcast, I always do the McGreevy rule. Actually, it's rules. So number 1, I don't manage for you. And number 2, if you want to make a change, please put up pink gloves of despair. If I do have somebody here with me, they'll certainly let me know. Okay, home manager or the first manager in, however that works out, gets to make all managerial decisions, and the other manager, if present and if the visitor or what have you, or he comes in later, can only make substitutions. And with that said, I think this is going to be a lot of fun, and I think we're going to kick it off here with a chance for Dallas to play a little bit of spoiler, and Mike Silva is going to be joining me here in the booth. Hey, Mike, welcome in. Welcome. How was Rhode Island today, my friend?
Oh, it was just wonderful. They have more snow than I have.
Well, that's good. Let them keep all the snow, right? Massachusetts, you got getting more ready for baseball than Rhode Island, right? You're
my daughter actually got to play in the snow for once in the last 2 years.
Oh, nice. Hey, Buckshot's coming on with us too. We got an all-star cast here tonight. Hey, Buckshot.
Hey, Beatles. How you doing tonight?
All right. So as Big Clue says, you might say it was Providence. Can we kick him out now? No. We love you, Big Clue. Jesus. All right. So as Sean saying to us, as if we didn't know, looking forward to getting my division winning and champ swag made in the future. I will wear it proudly, and people will be like, what the fuck, who, what is that? And I would agree. But yeah, nonetheless, Sean, be proud. You drafted a great team. So guys, I think the first game we're going to do tonight is a chance for Dallas with a 61-94 win to try to spoil things a little bit for Berlin in that 3.5 game tie along with the Horse Feathers. So that will be tonight's first game, and then maybe we can sort of chin wag about what we want to show next. Sound good to you guys?
Sounds great.
All right. What about Mike there? You have an opinion, Mike? All right. They don't call him the best philosopher in the league for nothing.
Nope.
All right. So the latest manager files that were posted in the Discord are added. So let's go. Berlin. Who is Dallas's manager? Is this going to be it's probably going to be a computer running both
John
these teams.
DFW.
Okay. So, and Forever Remain 90. Right now it is like really super late for him over there. It's almost 3 a.m. So we'll just go with this. Berlin will be the home team. And let's do this. As Jamie says, you can visit your future second baseman and former shortstop Nap Lajoie in Rhode Island. Hey, now there's something. All right. All right. And I think we're ready to go. I think we are ready to go.
Oh, you're playing. They must have forbid their fans from playing. Coming to the stadium for this game.
Yeah, using one of the Gary Grigsby parks. Love your parks. I just like to switch things up. So there we go. So for all of you not aware, and all of you in here are, so Mike did converted a lot of his ballparks for out of the park into Action PC. Just letting people know for anybody that catches this later. If you play the game, download it.
Oh, this picture is amazing. I love it. I love it. You can see the screen in the right field. That's great.
Oh yeah, Gary Grigsby of War Game fame did a series of these. So I didn't know he was a baseball fan. It's pretty cool. All right, welcome to Sportsman's Park today for a game between Dallas and Berlin. Dallas has lost 6 straight in 9 of their last 10. George Winter takes the mound for Dallas. 30 starts in the year, and he is 7-20 with an ERA of 6.51. I guess he's going to be going back to digging ditches in Indiana or wherever he's from after this. This will be his 5th start against Berlin, and he's 2-2 with a 4.28 ERA against them. Facing him will be Nels Potter for Berlin. He's made 28 starts in the year, and he's 17-11. And the ERA, respectable 3.59. This will be his 4th go against Dallas. He's 2-1 with a 2.6 RA against them. Berlin's second baseman, Bobby Doerr, is riding an 11-game hitting streak, 74 degrees at game time. The wind speed, just a little zephyr at 1 miles per hour, left to right, and let's go.
Play ball.
All right, let's look at the starting defense from left to right. Al Smith in left, acquired from the Chicago White Sox. In center, we got Jim Landis, so got a lot of Chicago White Sox all over the place here. Floyd Robinson, who's seen him do some amazing things in this league this year. So Floyd in right field. From first to third around the horn, we got Roy Sievers at first, Bobby Doerr at second, Luis Aparicio at short. At the hot corner, Greg Nettles catching, much beloved of the White Sox franchise, Sherm Lawler. And on the mound, Nels Potter leading off here, be Craig Reynolds, the shortstop. This year hitting .244, a home run, and 26 runs batted in. And here we go. Let the little pregame there go in that. Here's the pitch. First pitch. Reynolds' first pitch swinging. High fly ball to center field. And Landis back against the wall makes the catch for the first out. We're underway. Final week of the Field of Dreams league regular season. Derek Lee now steps in. Lee hitting 221, 15 home runs, 59 runs batted in. Potter with the 0-2 delivery. Fastball. This one just a chopper to Nettles. Nettles with a textbook 5-3 putout. 2 up, 2 down. For Aramis Ramirez, Cubby and former Bucko, hitting just .233, 16 home runs, 53 runs batted in. Potter winds and fires the 0-1. Fastball, this one tagged out to left, this one high, but Al Smith backpedals and makes the catch. So the Diamonds go 1-2-3. We go to the bottom of the first, and it's the Dallas Diamonds nothing, and the Berlin White Sox coming to bat. So in the park foul line to foul line, Landis will catch it, says Jamie. So guys, remember to put up the glove, and hopefully one of the co-hosts here will see that, or I'll see it. So since nobody's here, I guess this would be an easy one to broadcast. All right, let's look at the starting defense now for the Dallas Diamonds. In left field, Leon Wagner. In center, Ken Hunt. Don't know really much about him. In right field, Lee Thomas. Around the horn, Derek Lee at first, Mark DeRosa at second, Craig Reynolds at short. At third base, Aramis Ramirez. Behind the plate, wearing the tools of ignorance, Earl Averill. And on the mound, George Winter. All right, Jim Landis to lead it off here on a 7-game hitting streak. Landis hitting .282, 24 home runs, 85 runs batted in. Mike, were you about to utter something?
I was going to say we saw George Winter yesterday in my game I broadcast with Dallas, and wish they had another pitcher on the mound. Anyway, we'll see how this one goes.
Absolutely. All right, here we go. Winter winds and fires. Landis first pitch swinging. High fly ball to left. Back is Leon Wagner against it looks like some sort of salty, it says out there. I need to high res these, so I'm not quite sure what that says. Anyhow, makes the catch. Could say softly. Could say
something.
Could Sally. Could say
Sally.
Sully. Yeah.
Sully.
And it could be unsullied. So deep philosophical question for you. One can be overwhelmed and one can be underwhelmed, but can one be whelmed? Think about that as we go on. We do have a usage issue with George Winter, but he was in the rotation. So we ran into this with somebody else too. And I think it's the pitch count thing or something that I guess Steve's going to fix, but we're just going to go with it. All right, here's Floyd Robinson. I'm going to call him Frank all night. 264, 12 home runs, and 62 RBIs, his slash line. Winter with a 3-0 delivery. Change up. Floyd Robinson not even wagging the ash there. So he's on board, and here comes Bobby Durr, 11-game hitting streak for him. And his line looks like this. A 325, 12 home runs, 51 runs batted in. Floyd Robinson there at first. Does he have here 7 steals in the season? So the same exact steals that he had from his actual season. Winter fires. There goes Robinson. Avrils throw down the tag, and they get Floyd Robinson. So 2 down now with the caught stealing. Bobby Durr back in the box. Here's the 1-0 delivery. Fastball swung on. High fly ball, center field. And this one is out of here. Number 13 for former Red Sox Bobby Durr. And he touches them all. Goodbye, Mr. Spalding. That one, 395 feet. And the White Sox out to a 1-0 lead.
So, I just want to say something. Can I say something, Beatles? So
of course.
Last game, I think the same issue with George Winter has usage, so I think he should have been inactivated. So I think horse feathers might play this. They might have a protest this game because it gives Berlin's going to be playing against a pitcher that's like going to be like severely hampered by the usage thing. But anyway,
should have been.
But horse feathers is also a commissioner, so it's kind of his own doing.
Exactly. So Big Clue does tell us, and I think this is really, really important, that not only can one be whelmed, one can also be unwhelmed, all things considered. And ladies and gentlemen, grab your and pull up your socks because we have Mr. Dwayne Martz with us. Hey, Dwayne.
What's going on, Beatles?
Apparently a baseball game. How you doing, man?
Good. Just got done doing that master game. Ken stopped by for a little bit.
How's he doing?
Doing real good. He was getting ready to play a game, so he didn't stick around long.
All right. Well, we miss you, cousin. So send it out to everybody here. And I know right now somebody else in another channel is doing Fall Classic Baseball. So hopefully some folks will come over after that. All right. Here we go now. We got 2 down, and this fella named Greg Nettles. So Nettles hitting 238, 11 home runs, 50 runs batted in. Winter with the 1-1 delivery. Fastball, fly ball to right. This one high, but this one down into the glove of Thomas for out number 3. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors after 1 complete. Who?
Nettles.
I think so. I think so
too.
Yeah.
He's one of my favorite ball players.
Absolutely.
He's right there with Brooks as far as fielding.
He's
good. He was good, Beatles. I thought.
I'm not saying he wasn't good.
I think he was underrated as a fielder. I'll put it that way.
I think. Yeah. It's just from the videos I've seen of Brooks Robinson, it looked like trick photography.
I know what you're
astounding. Oh my God! But yeah, Nettles excellent. And I think a Hall of Famer. So Carlos says that he's listening. It's been a long time, but texting with a girl, awesome. That's more important.
Yeah.
Much more important, believe me. All right. So Leon Wagner will lead things off here in a second. If anybody wants to call an inning or 2 or 7 or just whatever, let me know. 223 average for him, 12 home runs, 38 runs batted in. Potter into the wind, the 0-2 pitch, and Leon Wagner, big cut and a miss. Potter picking up his first strikeout of the game, and here's Mark DeRosa, the second Sacker, hitting just 218, but 21 home runs, 76 runs batted in. Hasn't been a lot of really a lot of highlights for this Dallas team, but a chance to play spoiler here. 0-2 pitch, and this one roped into left for a base hit as Al Smith fires it into Luis Aparicio. So DeRosso aboard 1 down, and it brings up the legendary Steve Bilko. Bilko hitting 234, 23 home runs, 81 runs batted in for the great Steve Bilko. Potter deals. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Bilko swings, lazy fly ball for Floyd Robinson in right field, and he will make the catch for out number 2. Earl Averill now, one of the bright spots in this team, certainly in terms of actual career, but Averill not having a very good season, hitting just 201. He's gone downtown 17 times and has 50 runs batted in. What's that?
DeRoche has got a big lead down in Paris.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. See what he does with it. 2-1 pitch. The runner goes. Looks like a little hit and run. And this one, base hit over Aparicio into left field. And the Diamonds trying to get something going. DeRosa with his speed makes it to third. So runners at the corners, Dwayne, and 2 down. And it brings up Lee Thomas. So Thomas hitting at a pretty good clip with 292, 13 home runs, 31 runs batted in. Good chance for Dallas to try to tie things up here. Potter from the stretch in the 0-2. Fastball to Thomas. Fly ball to right. This should end the inning. Floyd Robinson backpedals and gloves it for the out. We go to the bottom of the second. The score, the White Sox 1, the Diamonds nothing. Since we do have Big Clue in the chat, and this is the final week, Big Clue, if you want to make a decision here about Winter, whether to pull him because of the usage issue, we're going to let you do a ruling, if you wouldn't mind, please. As Sean says, he honestly thought Ken would join us. He'll be in something soon. Yeah, I'm really, really hoping. Cousin Ken is certainly missed. So let's wait for Big Clear here to make a commissioner decision on Winter. We're getting a usage. It's yelling at me here. Let me switch this to human and we can look at it. Oh, wait, we can look at it from right here, I believe. So, usage pitching. Oh, my God. Yeah, he's at 161%. Okay, so I need to put somebody in here. Let's look at what we got. So, let me see.
Click on the pitchers tab and you'll be able to see who's available. That's not over to the right.
Over here?
Yeah. Now you can see.
Right. Because next in the rotation would be Cy Young. We could start Dempster because he's a spot starter. Sure. We could just throw him in.
Throw him in there.
Yeah.
You guys good with that?
Not used in the last few days.
Okay. All right. Let's do this. I do have to switch this to human for a moment.
Huh.
All right, so Ryan Dempster will come in. We do got to show starters. Boink. There we go. Where are you, Ryan? We hardly knew you. Yep. All right, so Ryan Dempster will come in. Hopefully he won't be a dumpster. You see what I did there. Record for him this year, 4.96 under an average, 1 win, 4 losses, 81 2/3 work. He's walked 31, struck out 71, league hitting 282 against Dempster, and a rather unhealthy whip of 1.518. Big Clue, thank you. He is out of here. He is out of here. Because I get, John or whomever wasn't here to inactivate him. So, all right. Back to game action. Dempster finishes his warm-up pitches. Al Smith grounds this one deep to short. Reynolds sets and fires across to Lee for out number 1. All right, here's Roy Sievers. Roy Sievers hitting 230 with 17 home runs, 72 runs batted in. Dempster deals. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Seaver swings, bounding ball. Ramirez corrals it, fires on to Lee. 2 up, 2 down now for a Mr. October. We'll call him Mr. February or Mr. September. 207 average for Reggie Jackson. So a little bit of underperforming there for Jackson. 18 home runs, 50 runs batted in, wearing his Oakland A's livery. Dempster with a 2-2 pitch. Jackson, curveball. This one rocketed to left off the wall. And Thomas playing it off the carom. Jackson's going for 2. and the tag, and he is safe.
Wow.
7th double for Reggie Jackson.
Reggie doing something finally, huh?
Reggie definitely doing something. And I'm thinking this is a little slow. I want to try to speed mine up a little bit. It's usually, yeah, let's go a little faster. Yeah, there we go. All right. Seems pokey to me. All right, here's Sherm Lawler. Lawler hitting 261, 7 home runs, 38 runs batted in. Reggie Jackson on second in scoring position, 2 down. White Sox threatening here in the bottom of the second. Dempster, count full, and Sherm Lawler draws the walk. There we go. That's a little smoother and faster. Nice. All right, 2 down now, and we get to the bottom of the order, and Hall of Famer Luis Aparicio, 245, 5 home runs, 43 ribbies. Dempster with the 0-2 delivery. Curveball, Aparicio, base hit into left field. Wagner up with it, rounding third, and scoring easily is Reggie Jackson. And the Berlin White Sox putting up another number here. It's now 2-0. 33rd poor play, and Ramirez there at the hot corner for the Diamonds. Brings up Jim Landis, trying to extend his 7-game hitting streak and contribute to his team's effort today. Count full on Landis. Landis bounces this one to third. Ramirez will go to first. Lee with the stretch and pulls it in for out number 3. But another run scores on 2 hits, no errors. We've played 2. And it's the White Sox 2 and the Diamonds nothing. Welcome in to Aaron Reed, to David Lando, and to, we got Jamie in here. All right, we've got all the big timers.
Where's David Lando? I didn't see him on there.
Dave Lando.
He checked in earlier in the.
Yeah, checked in earlier. And Carlos Yaz he's chatting up a bird, so that's a good thing. All right, the number 9, 1, and 2 hitters due up for the Dallas Diamonds. So Ken Hunt will lead it off the center field.
Could be one of the great ones, Beatles.
Could be one of the great. Exact right. Hey, I got all my tree when I was 16. What are you gonna do?
I gotta be careful. I don't want to get your channel shut down.
So yeah, we have. So Mike is the OG now of the YouTube sports gaming community. So he got his. But it was great. It was worth it, man. Right?
Beatles, let me know if you want me to put Mike in the bathroom.
Yeah, we put him in the fucking bathroom.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Let me do my gangster movie. One more gangster movie quote. Oh, you popped your cherry.
There you go, from Goodfellas. Beautiful. All right.
Oh God, that's funny.
All right, let's get this going here. All right, Potter deals. Hunt swings in the first pitch. Aparicio takes the room service bounce on to Severs. So that'll be 1 up, 1 down now. And we're back at the top of the order. And Craig Reynolds. Reynolds fly to deep center back in the first. Potter into the wind. And Reynolds swings in the first pitch. High fly ball into medium deep center field. Landis back on it and pulls it down. 2 up, 2 down now. And brings up Derek Lee. Grounded to third back in the first. Potter toes the rubber, the 1-2 pitch, curveball, and it's the Jim Landis show out there in center field. So they go quietly. We go to the bottom of the third. Your score still 2-0 in favor of the White Sox. So it'll be Floyd Robinson due up, followed by Bobby Doerr and Craig Nettles. Floyd Robinson walked back in the first. Dempster in for the ineligible George Winter, whose arm we are last told is somewhere in Lake Erie by now. So here, Lake Michigan, I should say. Here's the pitch. Floyd Robinson, swing and a miss. Dempster comes in with a big strikeout there. So 1 up, 1 down now for Bobby Doerr. Doerr is 1 for 1 in the game. Solo shot back in the first, giving Berlin the 1-0 lead then. Dempster with the 0-2 delivery. Fastball, cut on, and this one drilled to center field and going to second to slide the tag. Bobby Doerr in there. Double number 17. So we're going to keep an eye on him, see if he gets a single and a triple. I'm feeling like there's going to be a cycle tonight. Don't know why. Craig Nettles, 0 for 1. Fly to deep right. Doerr into his lead at second. 1 out here in the bottom of the third inning. Dempster with the 2-0 delivery now. Curveball. And this one is a rocket, and this one is gone. So Nettles with a 2-run shot, and this is starting to look pretty sad. That went 342 feet. All right. So what we may do in the interest of time, but because If it doesn't look like within the middle innings, the Diamonds, if they start getting slaughtered, we'll start zooming ahead just so we can get through this week before we all die.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. All right. So here's Al Smith now. Smith grounded to short, bases empty, and crooked numbers all the way for the White Sox in the first third of this game. Dempster with a 1-1 pitch, fastball, hard hit to center, but Hunt has it in his glove. We are waiting, of course, for the great right fielder Michael Hunt to be joining the league at some point. And I'm just asking out there, has anyone seen Mike Hunt? I don't know. So there we go. Great fielder from the Buffalo Bisons, I believe he was. Royce Sievers grounded to third back in the second. Here's Dempster with the delivery, the 1-1. Oh, and this one just fouled back there. Trying to make a little excitement here if I can. Dempster with the 1-2 again. This one laced to center field. Sievers turns on the jet, cuts first, and gets his 22nd double of the season. How about that, Royce Sievers? All right. Welcome to the majors, Mr. Sievers. Reggie Jackson, 1 for 1, doubled back in the second. Dempster deals. And this is going to be a pass ball. Charge that one to Earl Averill, obviously, because he's the catcher. How about it? They don't call him the best play-by-play man in the league for nothing. Anyhow, oh, my God. It's hard to take these seriously when you just know. You see there's doom on the wall. Dallas, we love you, but ouch. Hey, welcome in, Tim. So Tim earlier doing a premiere, Dodgers Cubs. So check that out, 2007 NLCS. Mike, you were going to say something.
I was just going to say, I think Dallas probably has one of the few teams that has less activity than you this year, Beatles.
Hey, I finished third. Bite me. But in a weak division. Well, no, yeah, definitely less. Did I think John did what I did? He didn't do a manager file either, did he?
I don't think he did anything. Did he even trade anybody? I don't even know.
Probably not. But John,
John's
the creator of the McGreevy Discord, so he automatically gets tons of love anyhow.
Oh yeah.
Oh, hey, bada boop, bada beep, bada boop. That Turk shows one hand his ass. Bada bing, 100 butt men on the street. Anyhow, I'm sorry. Mike, we have to do a mobster thingy some night, man. I'm telling you. You're killing me over here. You're killing me. All right, here's the pitch. The 3-1 to Reggie Jackson. And this one smacked hard to right. And I think we may not wait till the middle innings here for this. 5-0. If it's okay with the commish, I'm going to start zooming ahead. You all right with that, Commissioner? Forget about it. I love the whole thing in Donnie Brasco where they kind of go through the whole forget about it and what it means. So big clue. I'm going to go ahead and start zooming because we got a week to do and there's some other big games.
What do you think happened? They put me and Joey Zaza in a room together. I bit his fucking ear off.
For the love of all that's holy, he says fast forward, please. All right. So let's go to this. So we're going to go zoom. Where are we here? Let's go to the end of the 6th. It's, yeah.
What's going on here?
I don't know. It's being, oh, there we go. Zoom. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. So let's just see what the hell happened here. Oh, my God. This is just disgusting. So the third inning where we stopped. Hello, quit being retarded. There you go. Thank you. That was very insensitive. I shouldn't have said that.
Can't say the R word.
You're gonna get a strike for that one.
Yeah.
Well, you know what?
Been hanging around Mike too long.
Yeah, I know. I love it.
Besides, they want to be like me. That's all.
I know. We all want to be like Mike. So holy holies, guys.
That inning we just saw. What about the 6th inning?
All right. So in the 6th, what do we have? So Jackson walked, Lawler grounded, was safe on an error. Aparicio C. Landis with an RBI double that scored Jackson. And then Robinson scored Lawler and Landis. All right. You know what? This is going to be an auto finish now. What's the point? What's the point, felony lads?
Mercy rule.
Wow. I'm telling you.
Just put them out of misery.
Maron, manage, mamma mia. All right, here we go. And they got to run. So Berlin wins 11-1, and there you go. So this one doesn't even deserve a recap. Sorry, Dallas. All right. Let's see what else we have here. Hey, Will Tool, welcome in. All right. Bernie sending Dur to Berlin will not be forgotten by Manchester and horse feathers next season, says Commissioner Big Clue. All right. Tim says, bad one here. They zoomed so fast through September, they didn't remember the 21st night of September. Oh, well, did we really? Oh, he's got me all messed up here. Okay. Even though they're great and powerful teams, we're just going to auto Vegas and Canada because that one's decided. But let's see this Clash of the Titans. What happens? And Canada, of course, 8-3. Dizzy Trout picks up win number 30. And the ghost of Charlie Comiskey is unhappy because now he's going to have to pay Dizzy Trout. Fergie Jenkins gets the loss. His winning streak now snapped. He goes to 17-8. Al Kaline, 2 for 4, hits his 22nd home run. Hagerstown and Long Island, again, a game that really doesn't matter at this point.
I can get over 500 Beatles, but I don't.
Long Island puts the smack on you, Dwayne.
I know. I was
10-2.
over 500.
Maron.
Goes down.
Man, oh man! So game below 500. You were coming on pretty strong here lately too, Dwayne, and in baseball too. I might add.
17 games under 500 or something at one point. It was
you were.
Crazy.
Yeah, you were. You were stinking like really badly. Now look at you, respectable. Let's see, Mid-Michigan and Hadley Lake. Does it mean anything? No, it doesn't. So we'll just do kaboom, bada boom, bada bing. And Hadley Lake edges Mid-Michigan 4-3. Waddell gets the win. Yes, league leader in strikeouts, goes to 18-12. Verlander gets the loss. Underperforming, 6-10. Ron LaFleur goes 3 for 4, hits his 6th home run, and of course gets a stolen base. Manchester and horse feathers were obviously not simming that one.
Gotta do it.
Right. Amazing and St. Pete were probably not gonna sim that either. So let's just quickly go through the rest here on this day. So D-Gens Lehigh. Here we go. Mike, you lost 10-0. Oh,
what happened?
Addy Josh. Let's look at the box score since Mike
Maybe
is
he might
asking.
be at his usage thing too. I don't know.
Holy.
He was close. He was like at 100. He was like at 145%. Like he might be over his usage. That might be why he got smacked around.
Yeah, he
Probably
got
checked him actually.
He got bitch slapped, man. Ouch.
Can you check it? Can you check his usage real quick?
Yeah,
Not that it matters now. But.
Yeah, I can do that. You know why, Mike? Because I'm a nice guy. All right, where are you, Addy? Let's look at your usage. Boink. Well, he's at 145.
Okay. So he just sucked that game. All right, that's fine.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Chico's. They've already wrapped up their division. So let's see if they just take it easy now. No, they don't. They kick the living shit out of Cleveland, 13-3. Of course, the great one, Three Finger Brown gets the win. Waite gets the loss. George Foster goes 2 for 4, 3 RBIs and a triple. Deerfield Beach in Des Moines. Just because we care. Here we go. Finally, a close game. 7-6. Des Moines edges Deerfield Beach. So Hall gets the win. Rick Russell gets the loss. And Mike Pence, former Vice President Mike Pence, goes 3 for 4 with a home run, his 18th, 2 runs batted in. And there you go. Florence and Freds. So Freds had a good season, 96-60. How about it, Freds? Not bad. I mean, very, very tough division there. So let's see what happens here.
Wins.
Yeah, absolutely. Going for 100. Will they get it? 5-3. So the 3 closer. Don Drysdale gets the win. Bill Lee gets the loss. And Encarnacion, 2 for 3 with a double. Tampa Bay, Carpathian have to. And Tampa Bay is still in this. So they're playing my team. So we have to auto this one. And let's see if we do them any favors. Oh, we do. Tampa Bay, 10-3. Koufax gets the win. Harper gets the loss. Roberts goes 4 for 4 with 2 runs batted in and a triple. Second game of that doubleheader. Get it out of the way. And Carpathian edges Tampa Bay, so they take it back. Noodles Hahn gets the win. Nolan Ryan takes the lot. Nolan Ryan is stinking this year. But again, 8-15, not one of Ryan's best years. This is his rookie year, I believe. So So Larry Heisel goes 1 for 4, hits his 27th homer, 3 runs batted in. T-Ville and San Fran. T-Ville looking for a win and gets one. Edges San Francisco 5-4. Frazier with the win. Mike Bucino with the loss. Watson 3 for 4 with his 26th home run, 3 runs batted in. Vegas and Canada. This is the second game of a doubleheader. Canada took the first one, and Canada takes the second one, 7-5. Howe Newhouser picks up win number 24. Tex Houston picks up loss number 13. Jim Sundberg goes 2 for 4 with a triple. And now what we have left is the shizzle time.
Bernie's smiling. He's trying to tank and Des Moines winning and him losing. I mean, who knows?
Yeah, tough. So thoughts before we get to the next game, guys. What any fearless predictions here? Tampa Bay. So Carpathian playing somewhat of a spoiler, and that Tampa Bay gained and then again lost a step. So we still have Tampa Bay and the Amazons. The Amazons, let me see, taking on St. Pete. And who's Tampa Bay playing? Who you playing, you wankers? Well, anyhow, we have also Tampa Bay players, but we have Manchester and Horse Feathers.
Tampa Bay faked you, buddy.
Do we go right? So do we go with the big clash here, or do we let the computer take care of Manchester Horse Feathers? Horse Feathers manager is here. So, big clue?
Okay.
You up to managing, buddy? Yes, you are. Even if you're not, we're playing it. Let's go ahead and auto this one. So this is an important game for Amazing. Let's see what happens here. St. Pete with a chance to play spoiler. So let's do it. And the Amazons win 8-4. So the Amazons now a half game in front of Tampa Bay in first place in the Water Division, and we still have 6 days to go.
Wow,
all right.
Amazing. I got to pull. Everybody's got to be pulling for Amazing to win because, and I love Jamie's team, but Amazing, if he makes the playoffs and wins the whole thing, it's going to have everybody's draft strategies thrown out the window.
Absolutely right. Absolutely. Oh my
Bernie's
goodness.
gonna rip up all his papers and, throw his
burn
laptop
them.
in the river.
All right, here we go. This is a big one. This is a big one. So the Horse Feathers 3.5 behind league leading Manchester. Manchester, and again, credit to MV. We give them a lot of crap and stuff like that, good natured ribbing. But this team, for this league, Manchester has not exactly been dominant through the years. So it's been a little bit more of a roller coaster ride. I think the manager MV is probably used to, but still a fine team. But Horse Feathers and Berlin have just been haunting him. So let's see how this one plays.
Hey, put Jamie's comment on the screen.
Oh, the Tampa one?
Yeah.
It says, even in Tampa, we're pulling for the Amazings. That's huge. All right. And D. Scott Howard, welcome in. He says, go Red Bulls. Good to see you, my friend. And Aaron Reed says, it is hard to believe the seasons has come down to the last week. Yep. Going to be, I guess, I've got to call them just whatever, ALCS, NLCS, and then World Series. It's getting done.
I'll tell you, if you hadn't logged in for like the last week and then you just logged in today and you saw the season, you'd probably think you were Rip Van Winkle. Probably like, what did I do? What, I missed 5 years?
Absolutely.
I had a pretty good pace the last week or so.
Oh, yeah. All right. And so this is also why this is the best community ever, because we have classic literary illusions. Thank you, Mike. So we can go from gangster to like right intelligentsia. And I love it. All right, let's play ball. Right. All right. Let's
Grounds
go to this
of Polo.
lineup here. The grounds of polo, indeed. All right, we'll give Mr. Clue, Steve Clue. So we have Steve Clue and Big Tate. So we're going to see if Big Clue is happy here, or Steve Clue is happy with his lineup. And then if so, we'll go. Look at these league usage rules. Aren't they sexy? No. Okay. Well, that brought down the room pretty quickly. There he is, Simtistics with Steve Tate. And he says, whoa. We're not sure why, but he says, whoa. So awesome. Welcome in, Steve. In fact, that one deserves a marquee. Hope you're doing well, Steve. We are in the last week, baby. All right. Illusions or delusions? Big Clue says, you bet. I guess that means we're ready to go. Let's do this. Worthy of a marquee. It's MV's team. Steve meant, whoa. Well played. Well played. All right. Welcome to the Polo Grounds. This Polo Grounds, courtesy of Old Time Baseball, by the way, the game.
And Ralph Lauren.
And oh, absolutely. Mike, you're starting to get a little bit too highbrow for us now.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, right? Welcome to the Polo Grounds for tonight's game between Manchester and Horsefeathers. Gaylord Perry, there's a name to conjure with. We'll start for Manchester. 33 starts in the year, and he is 16-9 with an ERA of 3.13. This will be his fourth start against the Heretics, and he's 1-1 with a 7.53 earned run average against them. Extra Vaseline is in the clubhouse, we are told. He'll be opposed by John Matlack for Horsefeathers. We're getting into weird territory here. 32 starts in the year, and he is 12-16 with an earned run average of 3.59. Second start against Manchester, and he is 0-1 with a 13.50 earned run average against the Red Bulls. 78 degrees here at game time at the Polo Grounds, and the wind speed 3 miles per hour in from left field. Let's play ball.
Play ball.
I think I just said that. All right. Carlos, yes, says, I hope the game shows Perry's routine. I hope someday, because Out of the Park is trying to, eventually work in more like the player quirks. And wouldn't that be fun to see that? And then imagine you're playing a league and you've got Gaylord Perry and Nomar Garcia Parra as a bat. Well, I'll just leave you with that nice thought. All right. Let's look at the starting defense here. In left field, Jason Worth. In center, Chet Lemon for the Heretics. In right field, Ryan Ludwig. Around the horn at first base would be Carlos Pena. At second, the kid Joe Morgan, who was on my team for half a day. And on the Heretics for, I think, maybe a day and a half. Lou Boudreau at short. Chipper Jones at third. Brian McCann will be catching. And John Matlack with a record of 12-16, ready to deal. Milton Bradley, who's got game, as Big Clue said, leads off. Go ahead, man.
Just a note on Lou Boudreau, where it is, he has some incriminating evidence on Clue, which is why he hasn't been traded.
Ah, I see. Yeah, one of the few that stayed. Todd B, welcome in. He says, Vaseline for MV or Gaylord. Well, only their hairdressers know for sure. Welcome in, Todd. Welcome in. It's like it's like a meteor hit the fire division. Vegas and Fred's players are scattered on every team. All right, here we go. Milton Bradley leading off here. His line looks like this: a 252, 14 home runs, and 53 runs batted in. John Matlack with the 1-1 pitch. Eventually. Curveball, and this one promptly drilled to left, base hit. Worth up with it, gets it into Boudreau. So Bradley aboard, and it brings up Kevin Youkilis. Youkilis hitting 287, 28 home runs, and 114 runs batted in. Kevin, you sure do kill us. You kill us. Never mind. The 2-0 pitch. Youkilis cuts on this curve ball, and this one line to center. Chet Lemon coming in and making the catch for out number one. Excellent center fielder, Chet Lemon. I think very, very underrated player. Mm-hmm. All right, here is Elston Howard. Elston Howard hitting 321, having a fine year. 19 home runs and 65 runs batted in. Matlack with 2-0 delivery to the former Yankee catcher. And Howard rockets this one out of here. It's a 2-run shot. Short porches here at the Polo Grounds, but it doesn't matter. It's going to read like a 500-footer. 283 feet. Whoa. So Elston Howard with home run number 20. And the Red Bulls jump out to a quick 2-0 lead. And again, a little pro tip from Steve Tate. For any of you guys that don't like clicking the X, you can set the time for that. Those little pop-ups that come up after home runs, whatever.
Big Clue, red, whatever, pink.
Already. Oh, my God. Bullpen. Holy. All right. Marono Manaja Mamma
There's
Mia.
no
Premature,
tomorrow, is
uh,
there, Big Clue?
Premature pink glove.
Jeez.
Need to sweep them.
The proctologist pink gloves of despair going up for Big Clue. Good wiggle there on the wow.
He's got pink glove dysfunction.
Right? All right. Looking at this beautiful bullpen, and we got a lot of guys on short rest here, as you can well imagine. So we're waiting here. Perhaps we could all sing Kumbaya, or
He needs to
No,
look
I
at the
don't like
bullpen
that
because he doesn't
song.
remember what guys he has on his team.
we could do the shred version of Kumbaya, though, right? As done by Cannibal Corpse or something. I don't know. Any Cannibal Corpse fans out there? I don't know. Maybe not.
How about
He's-
his same clown posse?
Big Clue says he's not fooling around with this one.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can't. You need to sweep him, Big Clue.
Yeah, this is huge.
Huge.
So talking to MV's like, oh no, don't. He says you should like sim that game like maybe on the 27th or something. Like, no, man. No. I said sort of makes sense, but then I decided, no, I see what MV was trying to do.
Well,
so
yeah.
we're
MV was
simming
trying to
this bad boy now.
He was trying to talk me out of not playing his game yesterday.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Jeez. Oh my God! He's a tosser. Chief Bender. Oh, all right. So Chief Bender, it will be. All right, Chief Bender will come in. All right. So looking at Bender's numbers here, he is 8-5. He has a save, worked 131 innings. He's walked 53, struck out 124. The league hitting 202 against Bender. His whip of 1.137, and he will face the Mick. So Mantle batting from the left side. Mickey hitting a 307, 41 home runs, 118 runs batted in. And Dwayne, I'm sure you have some good background on Mickey Mantle thanks to your great 1961 project. So do feel free to throw in at any time, even when Mick's not at bat.
Jeez, nobody's ever heard of Mickey Mantle.
He's a scrub. All right, Bender with a 3-2 pitch to Mickey Mantle, and he loses Mantle. This one up and in. So it looks like Bender was trying to establish the plate and maybe a little bit too far inside. Here's Jeff Heath now.
Wonder if he's going to get a shot and get sick right before the playoffs for MV like he did in 61.
Oh, I wonder too.
Yeah.
14 stolen bases for the Mick on the year. So Jeff Heath steps in, and he's hitting 253, 3 home runs, 11 runs batted in. Mickey's got a pretty good lead out there. McCann, not the strongest arm in the league. All right, Bender deals. There goes Mantle, and they're not even going to throw.
The Comet.
Defensive indifference. Oh, my goodness. Jamie managing for Big Clue. He says, get Bender out of there. So Mickey Mantle picks up his 15th theft of the season. Jeff Heath back in the box. And here is the pitch. Heath swings, slow bounder. Boudreaux looks Mantle back to second, and that takes care of Heath for out number 2. All right. Stan, the man Musial from Donora, Pennsylvania. 276, 16 home runs. This red on black sucks. 18 home runs, 75 runs batted in. All right. Bender deals, the count even at 2. Fastball, slow roller to third. Chipper Jones up with it's going to be close, and Stan Musial beats it out. It looks like Pena's heel might have come off the bag. So Pena arguing a little bit with the umpire, but he's calling Stan the man safe and walks away. So runners at the corners, 2 down for Alexei Ramirez. So Alexei,
lead too.
Yes, he does. And let's look at Stan Musial this year. So 6 thefts, so he will pick his and with the speed on this team, I wouldn't be surprised to see some more stealing. Again, McCann just rated as a 2-arm behind the dish. So Alexei Ramirez hitting 315, 6 home runs, 24 runs batted in. 2 down, Chief Bender from the stretch in the 2-0 delivery. Fastball, Ramirez sends this to right field, should end the inning. Ludwig measures it up and hauls it down. But 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We've played a half inning. The Manchester Red Bolts 2 and the Horse Feathers Heretics coming to bat. All right, let's look at this. Let's look at the starting defense for the Red Bolts. In left field, it's Jeff Heath. In center, Mickey Mantle. In right, Milton Bradley. From first to third, at first, Kevin Youkilis. At second, Alexei Ramirez. At short, the Wizard of Oz himself. At third, another excellent player that deserves more attention, Ken Keltner. Didn't Keltner just hit a grand slam this week in one of the games, or a 3-run, big home run by Ken Keltner for somebody? Elston Howard catching, and Gaylord Perry ready to go. Emery board, Vaseline, and I think he's using Pennzoil. Not sure if it's TW30 or 40. We're going to have Dwayne check on that for us.
Forget the Vagisil.
And the Vagisil, right? Hall of Famer Lou Boudreau will lead things off here for the Heretics in the bottom of the first. Boudreau having a really good year, hitting .355, 7 home runs, 55 ribbies. Count full on Boudreau, fastball, chop back to the mound. Perry playing his position off to the left, underhands to Youkilis for out number 1. Here's the kid, Joe Morgan. Disappointing season, to say the least, for the great Joe Morgan. Pardon me, just hitting a 171, 11 home runs, 39 runs batted in for him.
He didn't have a good regulars.
No, he didn't.
No.
Oh, and Perry loses him. So here we go. The free pass. Joe Morgan aboard. Is he stealing anything this year? Indeed, he has 17. So Elston Howard, marginally better arm behind the plate as Chipper Jones steps in. Great year for Chipper. Below par from the actual season, but still, I'll take 316, 26 home runs, 79 runs batted in anytime. Right. Yeah, absolutely. All right, Gaylord Perry throws over. Joe Morgan dives in ahead of Youkilis tag.
Now he's got a big lead.
And there he goes. Morgan off to the races to throw down, and he has stolen number 18. So the Heretics not messing around here. Runner in scoring position. Chipper Jones back in the box. And the 0-1 pitch. Curveball to Jones. High fly ball to right field. Bradley moves about 3 steps. Sets and throws and guns down Joe Morgan. What a great throw. And that ends the inning. Oh my God. That was
Yahtzee.
Big Clue's ready to choke Morgan.
Oh my God.
Third.
Okay, it's not as cool looking as Out of the Park, but let's look at that crazy play again. Milton Bradley just sets and fires, and Joe Morgan just dead to rights. So
was
Morgan tags.
Bradley game? I don't know. I can't remember.
He's got game, as Big Clue said, and bam! Wow. Whew. All right, big outfield assist there for Milton Bradley. All right, Chief Bender staying in now to start the second. And Ken Keltner will lead things off here. Keltner with the .266 average, 10 home runs, 59 runs batted in. Chief Bender into his motion. Keltner, first pitch swinging, liner down to left field, and Worth chasing it. This would be extra bases. Keltner in there with a stand-up double, number 37 of the season. So dimensions here down the right field line. We'll just talk about the porches. 258 to the right field foul pole, and 277 to the left. Of course, when you go out to center, it's like 13 miles or something. So, all right, here is Ozzie Smith now. The Wizard hitting 226, a home run, 41 runs batted in for him. Chief Bender works. Oh, and look at that. Ozzie Smith gets the bunt down. Jones up with it, and Smith beats it out. Infield hit. Bunt single. So Keltner moves to third in the play. We've got a barn burner heating up here, guys, as barn burners tend to do rather than cooling down. How about it? Beatles Eternally once again coming up with the ham-handed analogy. Milton Bradley hitting 254, 14 home runs, 53 runs batted in. Bender deals from the stretch. And there goes Ozzie Smith, and this is going to be a little bit of catcher indifference. Stolen base number 40 for Ozzie Smith. So runners in scoring position here in the top of the second for the Red Bulls, already with a 2-0 lead. Ken Keltner at third and Ozzie Smith at second. Nobody out, and Milton Bradley with that great outfield assist. Now the 1-0 pitch, spitball, and he misses on that. And so he goes and sits down, 1 away for Kevin Youkilis now. Back to the number 2 hitter in the order. He lined to center back in the first. Bender again from the stretch, the 0-2 fastball, and Youkilis goes down. Woof.
Bearing down now, ain't he?
Yes, he is. So 2 away, and they're looking to minimize or prevent any damage here. Just got to get past Elston Howard, who hit a 2-run shot, if you want to call it that, 283 feet that gave Manchester this 2-0 lead. Chief Bender with a 1-1 pitch. Fastball swung on base, hit to left. That's going to be an RBI. Ken Keltner scores. Rounding third is Ozzie Smith. The throw to the plate, not even in time. And this one gets away from McCann. McCann chasing it and moving to third is Howard. Jason Worth picking up his third error of the year. This one's starting to look a little bit messy, folks. 4-0. As Big Clue says, shit happens. I'm sorry, Mike?
Get that Zoom button ready.
We might have to. All right, here's
same rule applies.
Same rule applies. Here's Mickey Mantle. Oh my God, Mickey walked back in the first. 2 down. Chief Bender from the stretch and the 2-2 pitch. Change up. Mantle swings and misses. Boy, they wanted that one better earlier. Strikes the side out. Oh man, 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error, and we go to the bottom of the second inning. It's the Manchester Red Bolts 4 and the Horsefeathers Heretics nothing. So Ryan Ludwig will lead it off here, batting cleanup for the Horsefeathers. Riding a 9-game hitting streak. Ludwig hitting 241, 38 home runs, 117 runs batted in. All right, Gaylord Perry ready to go. Here comes the shine ball, we'll call it that. The 0-1 pitch. Smith up with it and an easy toss over to Euclid. 1 up, 1 down now.
Go get your fucking shine ball.
Go get your shine box.
There you go. Hey, no more shine boxes, Billy. I don't know if you heard, but you know. Anyhow, Carlos Pena hitting 208, 6 home runs, 22 ribbies. All right. And here's the 1-2 pitch. Pena pops this one straight up in the air. Ozzie Smith going out on the edge of the grass and pulls it in for out number 2.
Track for that one.
Yeah, how about it? What was that one last night? What was it that we had? Benji Molina caught one in center field or something?
Well, that was because I didn't have the grandstand and tags all put in the right spot. That's why.
I know, but it was beautiful chaos. I'm not picking on you. I loved it. I'm like, whoa, that's cool, man. So best range of a catcher in Major League history. Jeez. All right, Brian McCann hitting 235. He's gone yard 22 times, 72 runs batted in for him. Chet Lemon waits on deck. Gaylord Perry, 0-1 delivery. Fastball popped in foul territory. Howard back on it and runs out of room. All right, the count 0-2. Perry with the changeup. Bouncer to Euclid, who makes a diving stop, and as he's going down, tosses the ball over to make that play. So beautiful, beautiful play. No runs, no hits, no errors. We've played 2, Manchester 4, and the Horsefeathers nothing. And it'll be Jeff Heath to lead things off here, followed by Stan Musial and Alexi Ramirez. Jeff Heath grounded short back in the first. Wars Gamer says, look at what one can edit on a player and no, that's not an option. So there must be an option that is not an option.
Well, Carlos asked about if you can edit a single player to steal more often. And you cannot.
We have somebody in the green room, guys. Please welcome Robert, RGL Network. Hey, Robert.
Is this a private party or can any poor schmuck join in?
Well, since you're not a schmuck or strunz, or I should go throw my Yiddish if you'd like. Welcome in, buddy. How are you?
Happy Sunday night, gentlemen. Thought I would go ahead and say hello.
Hey, thank you, bud. Been kind of sick all week, man. I haven't been catching like anybody's action, man. So hope things are going well with the 1972 and especially with my Pittsburgh Pirates. Thank you very much.
Your Pirates are on the board. You're actually going to have Pittsburgh sneak preview. Your Pirates will be on the board Tuesday. They're going to be taking on the Dodgers. So you got your Pirates on the board Tuesday night.
Damn it! Why can't they be tomorrow night?
Well, tomorrow night we got the Athletics and the Orioles. We got a good matchup: Ken Holtzman versus Jim Palmer.
That's a hell of a good one.
That's a heck of a pitching duel right there.
All right. So, guys, everybody's saying hi. So to Robert. So great to see Robert with us, man. All right, back to game action. We're in the final week here, Robert. Jeff Heath now steps to the plate, grounded to short back in the first. It's a 4-0 lead, and as World's Worst Gamer says, it's still a game. So, still a game. RGL and the stadium cheers, says David Lando. How about it? There it is. There's the magic.
It won't be a game for long unless they can put some zeros on the board for the Red Bolts. You know.
Wow, how about it? So Chief Bender on in relief, still working here. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and Heath strike out. So Bender strikes out the side last inning, but also gives up 2 runs. How about it? Sam Musial 1 for 1, infield single back in the first. Bender deals the 2-2 pitch. Musial sends this high fly ball center field. Chet Lemon makes it look easy. So 2 away here for Alexi Ramirez. Ramirez flied to deep right back in the first. Bender into the wind, the 0-2. Changeup and 5th strikeout for Chief Bender. Should have started Bender, perhaps.
Chet Lemon, such an underrated player. This guy was solid throughout his entire career.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was.
Lemon. Dang.
Yeah.
First piece on repeat.
Yeah.
Shots fired from Clue at Mike here.
He said, yeah, we suck. We like playing the D. We're playing like the D-Gens have all season. Oh,
shots fired.
Yeah, I'm telling you, last week of the regular season, and the smack talk just intensifies. Love it. All right. So nothing across. We go to the bottom of the third, guys. Chet Lemon will lead things off here. Lemon hitting 244 in the season with 12 home runs, 37 runs batted in. Gaylord Perry with the 0-2. That spitball, they're honest about it. And this one blooped right to Ozzie Smith at short. 1 up, 1 down now. Jason Worth, the left fielder, hitting 208, 13 homers, 29 runs batted in. Perry into the wind and the 1-1 pitch. Fastball. This one, a 2-hopper to Keltner at third onto Euclid for out number 2. So Gaylord Perry looking for a trifecta here, but he's got to get past the very dangerous Gary Sheffield. Sheffield, however, not dangerous this year, but didn't have a great year from which he was drafted. Sheffield hitting just 198, 11 home runs, 21 runs batted in. Why is this man not in the Hall? I want to know.
Because of the darn Mitchell report, that's why.
Yeah. So that's it. How about that? We go to the top of the 4th inning, and it's 4-0. So we'll see now if Bender can keep these Red Bolts a little quiet, huh? All right, here's Ken Keltner. Kenny doubled off the wall back in the 2nd inning. Bender deals 3-1. And this one hard hit to right field. Ryan Ludwig has to play it on the hop. Keltner is tearing around first, and they will stop him at second. Keltner was looking at third base with, well, I guess I can't say it on YouTube, unless I'm Mike Silva.
What's that?
What I was thinking. So guys, Mike Silva got his fingers smacked by YouTube last night. As the night goes on, we'll slowly unfold the tale, and it's one to be proud of. It is. It's beautiful, and especially for what we were doing. So it was great. It was beautiful, man. You couldn't have scripted it better. Ozzie Smith is 1 for 1. Had himself a bunt single back in the 2nd. All right, Keltner on at second, nobody out. Chief Bender with the 2-0 delivery. Fastball, base hit, laced to right. Ludwig up with it, rounding third, but holding is Ken Keltner. Runners first and third. Be back 1 second, guys.
Scallywags, jeez. Scallywags. They don't use that term anymore.
And there we go. So Mark Twain apparently joining us in the park. Scallywags, huh? All right. Runners at first and third, and that brings up Milton Bradley with nobody out here. Chief Bender, we saw how about it, Dwayne. He bore down when he had a couple guys on base. Can he do it again? Milton Bradley has a single, struck out, and that amazing outfield assist. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Bradley, first pitch. Well, there goes Ozzie Smith, and this time they throw, and to no avail. Second stolen base for the Wizard today, and his 41st on the season. All right, Bradley back in the box. Here's the 0-1. Curveball swung on, line to right, base hit, and Ken Keltner will come in to score. RBI for Bradley, and Manchester now leading by a more comfortable 5-0. All right, brings up Kevin Euclid now. Euclid is lined to center and struck out. Ozzie Smith at third, Milton Bradley at first. From the stretch, Bender brings it. Fastball, liner right to Boudreaux, spears it out of the air. Good play, maybe a bat or two late, though. Chief Bender now to face Elston Howard, responsible for 4 RBI today. How about it? First, that 2-run homer back in the first. And then the single that scored Keltner and Smith. All right, McCann out to talk to Bender. A little chin wag there. Now back behind the plate. The 1-0 coming in at ya. Change up. And this one, little roller to Pena. Pena to Boudreaux. Back to Pena for the inning-ending double play. So a little bit of damage done, however. And we head to the bottom of the 4th. Public service announcement. Get those 15-man keeper lists in ASAP now that the regular season, he says, is over. Wow. I didn't get the memo. It was over. But there we go. Big clue. Are you throwing in the towel? Seriously?
It couldn't be over quick enough for Clue, I think. So,
John DFW, everybody say hi to John. Yeah, John.
Hey, there he is.
There's the man, the myth, and the legend. All right, we have to keep this game going for obvious reasons, not only because of the import, but also the scoreboard. All right, here's Lou Boudreau. He is nothing for one, grounded to the pitcher. Perry deals the 1-0 to Boudreau. This one, slow hopper to Keltner. Keltner wings it on to Youkilis for out number one. Here's Joe Morgan now. Joe Morgan walked back in the first. Gaylord Perry, the 2-1. Morgan to Smith to Youkilis for out number two. Chipper Jones.
John wants to know if we have the draft order yet.
Oh, let's put. There we go.
No, but we don't have that yet. But I think we'll have the first pick of the draft announced probably before the first game of the World Series.
Yeah, I think we're doing the Sewer Series before the World Series.
Yeah. 2 down now for Chipper. He's 0 for 1. Count full on Jones, and Gaylord Perry loses him. So we got a base runner here in the bottom of the fourth with 2 away. And Ryan Ludwig, who's 0 for 1, grounded to short. Still riding that 9-game hitting streak. Would like to make it a little bit more meaningful and get a crooked number up there for the Heretics. Gaylord Perry deals. Ludwig sends this to left field. This one high. Open the window, Aunt Minnie. It is gone. 39th home run for Ryan Ludwig. And it breaks up the no-hitter. And that one, wow, what a shot. 290 feet. Take it where you can get it. How about it? 5-2. It's becoming a ball game now. Carlos Yaz saying check Gaylord Perry's cap.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Carlos Pena now popped a short back in the second. Base is empty, and the Heretics plating 2 here in the bottom of the fourth. Gaylord Perry with the 1-2. Fastball swung on, and hard grounder to Youkilis, who takes it to the bag himself. 2 runs, 1 hit, no errors. We've played 4 here at the Polo Grounds. It's Manchester 5 and Horse Feathers 2. As the Mick will lead things off. Jeff Heath and Stan Musial. Mantle in the game has walked and struck out. Jamie says, we got a ball game. So Carlos says, to be honest, you got to do a full body search on Perry. Ugh. I'll never be able to unsee that now. Mantle with 41 home runs in the season. But yeah, you're right. He was pretty good at that. Are we going to allow Grant Balfour to pitch? We've got to wait and see what Big Clue says here.
I think Grant Balfour started out with Chico's team.
Yeah, this Horse Feathers team has 3 ex-Chico's players on it.
And yet didn't seem to do too much harm to you, though, right? You guys.
No.
Okay, leaving Bender in. All right. So Grant Balfour will sit down. He was up in the pen for a little bit. Bender, the pitch to Mantle. High fly ball to right field. Ludwig backpedaling and toward his right makes the catch. So 1 out now for Jeff Heath. Last time up, he struck out. And it's going to keep asking me. I'm going to keep saying no until you put the proctologist pink glove of despair up. Bender deals the 1-1 pitch, fly ball, and it's the Ryan Ludwig show in right field. 2 up, 2 down now for Stan Musial. Musial 1 for 2, infield single and flight out to right. Oh, Maron Manajamamani. All right, Bender deals. Here's the 2-0. Base hit up the middle. Scorched past and under the glove of Joe Morgan. Stan Musial aboard, and I will please keep saying no, as my ex-girlfriend always did. All right, here's Alexi Ramirez. He's nothing for 2. Struck out.
I feel really bad for you on that, Beatles.
She wasn't that good. Don't feel that bad. Long fly ball center field. Lemon back at the track. That was hit hard, but no avail. All right, so no runs, 1 hit, no errors. We go to the bottom of the 5th. It's 5-2. All right, just go in and say, don't pull Bender ever if this keeps happening. I don't want to mess it up, but, don't pull Bender ever. I'll let Clue decide that one. All right, so Brian McCann leads it off. We have the makings for a good game here. So far, though, the Red Bolts 5-10-0. The Heretics 2-1-1. The Red Bolts have stranded 5, and the Heretics, of course, broke up that no-hitter in the fourth, so they've left no one on base, but broke it up in grand style, right?
No, John, he didn't start the game.
Yeah, he did not start. Who did? Oh, John Matlack started.
Yep. Gave up 2 runs.
Yep, got the hook in the first. Yeah, Big Clue did it with a quickness, with a purpose. All right, Gaylord Perry with the 1-2 delivery to McCann. Curveball, McCann. Hard hit ball off the wall into right center field. And that's the 30th double for Brian McCann. So leading off the bottom of the 5th for the Heretics. And here comes Chet Lemon. And I know Robert and I would like to see Chet do something here. Lemon lined to short back in the 3rd. Hey, we're Chet Lemon, man. Excellent player. Gaylord Perry deals. Lemon swings. And this is just going to be a routine grounder to Ozzie Smith. On to Kevin Youkilis. And Smith is injured. And he is out of the game. Oh, my goodness gracious. All right. So the Red Bolts.
Blue. If you can't beat them up.
Beat them up. Exactly. Oh, oh my God. All right.
I think Ozzie Smith caused that brawl before. Oh, no, that was Orlando Cepeda. But Ozzie Smith jumped in and jumped on the pile in that brawl.
He was one of the ones that got ejected for sure.
Yeah, he was.
All right. Ozzie, another scallywag. How about it? Jason Worth here. So I think the Horse Feathers are bringing some 1894 Baltimore Orioles tactics here. So they've taken out the shortstop. Let's see who else gets obliterated before the end of the game. Here's Jason Worth. Nothing for 1. Grounded to 3rd. Brian McCann on a 2nd. 1 out. 5-2 your score.
Probably learned from the school of Chase Utley.
How about it? Oh, long fly ball to left. And Jeff Heath corrals it. McCann will tag and make 3rd. 2 down.
Chase Utley University, the art of taking out your second baseman for the year.
Could write a dissertation on that one. So Gary Sheffield struck out last time up. Perry from the stretch in the 1-2 spitball, Vaseline ball, Vagisil ball, whatever you want to call it. 5-3 put out will end the inning. No run, 1 hit, no errors, 5 in the books. The score remains 5-2. Ken Keltner will lead things off here, followed by Tony Kubek, who will come in at short. And then Milton Bradley. Not bad to have Tony Kubek as your backup shortstop. All right. Of course, Pirate fans, not that I was around then, but 1960 Pirate fans love Tony Kubek because it was that hard, that ground ball that hit Kubek in the throat that allowed the game to get into the 9th inning and the Pirates to win that 1960 World Series. So Kubek much beloved by that generation of Pirate fans, I would imagine.
Never saw him play, but I did hear him announce.
Kubek, yes. And it makes you hope that you had seen him play, I guess. No, he wasn't that bad, was he? Was he? As an announcer, was he okay?
No, I thought it was fine as an announcer. I had no problem with Tony Kubek.
Okay. You know what? He's no Joe Buck, but then again, who is? And thank God for that. 2 doubles for Kenny Keltner today, so perfect at the plate. Here we go with the Grant Balfour question again.
Just say no.
Clue. Say no? Mike's saying say no.
No, I don't know.
I gotta wait.
That's what Clue said. Say no until.
Yeah. Same thing Nancy Reagan said in the 80s.
Oh, did she? Oh, no, that's right. I thought she was saying that to
same thing every girl says the Beatles, right?
Yeah. All right. Keep Bender. All right. Next time, though, Big Clue, I'd like you to put that in Times New Roman font. But all right, we're gonna keep Chief Bender in there, and that's a good thing. Here's the 1-1 pitch, curveball. Oh, maybe not. This one drilled to left. Jason Worth going after it, almost pulls a bump. Bailey there going for 3 is Ken Keltner. 2 doubles and a triple. His 9th of the season. Oh my goodness!
277-foot triple. Wow.
Oh yeah, how about it? Whew. All right, as Sean stands mouth agape. How about it? Yeah, it's amazing. Keltner's a machine today. All right, here's Kubek now.
Want to bring the outfield in?
Yeah, I guess I better wait. Got to wait here.
Oh, come on! No, the computer can do that stuff, right? We don't have to wait for the infield.
Well, you know, hey, yo.
I thought we just did substitutions.
I'm not dumb like everybody thinks. I'm smart. That's the way Pop wanted it.
And I want respect.
I want respect. There you go, Robert. Robert knows his mob movies as well. All right.
Part 2.
Saying nothing, so here we go.
Awesome film.
He was
Yes.
banging cocktail
Oh, my
waitresses 3 at a time.
The only sequel in movie history to also win Best Picture. So there you go. Wow, pretty cool. Oh no, we don't grant bloody feckin' Balfour to pitch. Don't be a wanker now.
Remember,
Get Beatles on your arse.
Remember, Beatles, this is the business we've chosen.
Oh, I love it. Love it.
Somebody put a bullet in
Hyman Roth. That's right. Oh, 6 strikeout. Chief Bender now at his EPC, Mr. Clue. So when these come up, I do wait.
And remember, Hyman Roth always makes money for his partners.
Oh yeah.
Enjoy the cake.
Your father, we ran molasses out of Canada during Prohibition. So of course, loosely based on Meyer Lansky. It's said that the character of Michael Corleone, based somewhat on Frank Costello.
Needs a fresh can of EPC.
All right, so Balfour now is going to come in. So finally, the game getting its ways, and Grant Balfour will come on in relief of Chief Bender. So he's good for 25 pitches. Looking at Balfour's number here is really quickly 5.19 earned run average, 3 wins, 4 losses, 5 saves. He's worked 34 2/3, 24 walks, 32 strikeouts, league hitting 208 against him, a whip of 1.442. Balfour has finished his warm-up pitches. We're ready to go again. Milton Bradley, 2 for 3 today. 2 singles, struck out, and that single actually scored Kenny Keltner. From the stretch, in the 0-2 pitch to Milton Bradley. Curveball, fly ball, deep to right. Ludwig back, forget about it. Open the window again, Aunt Minnie, and the carnage is let loose here. Cry havoc and let slip the dogs of war. That's number 15 for Milton Bradley. 410 foot on a shot, and it's 7-2. 7-2. We'll keep it going though until it gets to something really bad, I guess. I don't know how much worse it can get, but you know what? Heretics are a tough team, so we'll see. All right, so nothing for 3 for Euclid right now. Aaron Reed, Aaron Reed wanted to come on too, so we'll go ahead and do the invite thing. Put the little link in there, and we'll have Aaron come on as well, and maybe we can have him sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" as Harry Carey when we get to the 7th. All right, Aaron, link is in the chat. The man of 1,000 voices. All right, Grant Balfour deals the 3-0, and Euclid draws the free pass. That was 4 straight pitches from Grant Balfour. So Euclid aboard. Elston Howard bringing his 4 RBI to the plate. 2 for 3 today. Balfour, the count full on Howard, and swing and a miss. So 2 down. Balfour trying to settle down here. He's got to get past Mickey Mantle, who's nothing for 2. Walked back in the first. Mantle swings in the first pitch. This one high. Ludwig, this one off the wall. And rounding third and coming in to score is Kevin Euclid. Mantle picked up the RBI double and his 23rd double of the season. And it's 8-2 now in favor of Manchester. I don't see Aaron yet, so we'll keep going. Jeff Heath flied to deep right last time. Mantle in scoring position, 2 away. And Balfour deals the count even at 2. Curveball. This one get past McCann, and Mantle will move to third. Nothing going right. Score that one. A wild pitch on Grant Balfour, who the computer so desperately wanted in there. The computer must own Balfour some money, I guess. Count full on Jeff Heath. Fastball. And Balfour loses Heath. Wow. Oh, my goodness gracious. This is getting really, really, really ugly. Runners at the corners, 2 away for Stan Musial. You don't want to see him up there in this situation, certainly. Musial has himself 2 singles in the game. Now it's asking if we would like Ron Reed. Big Clue, would you like Ron Reed to pitch? Yes or no?
At this point, you put Jerry Reed in there.
Yeah, right. Guitar and all. While we wait for, let's get Aaron Reed on the broadcast. Hey, Aaron, welcome in.
Son, name him after a man, Claw. They call him Amos Moses.
Okay, big clue at this point saying go with the PC suggestions. So Ron Reed will come in. Grant Balfour made a red cock up of it all. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, Musial, base hit, center field all the way to the wall, and 2 more will score. Musial going for 3, slides, triple number 8. 2 more come across, and the Red Bolts are putting the ass whooping on the Heritage Center.
What did the Truman Show they say? Good afternoon, good evening, and good night, or something like
Good
that?
morning, good afternoon.
Good afternoon,
Good
and
night.
good night. Yeah.
In case I don't see you.
All right, so big clue saying zoom to the end. We shall do it. All right.
Just speed it up for crying out loud.
Yeah. Sometimes
here.
you got to do what
Big
Rocky
Wayne.
Balboa
Hey,
didn't
what's up,
do when
man?
Apollo Creed was fighting that exhibition against Ivan Drago.
Ivan Drago.
If
If he dies, he dies.
11-5 is your final.
Oof.
Manchester 11 runs, 17 hits, no errors. Horse Feathers
Rest
5
in
runs,
peace,
9 hits.
Carl
1.
Weathers. Keep punching, Apollo.
Absolutely. Let's look. We had some nice highlights here. So let's see what Ken Keltner finally did. 4 for 5, a triple, and 3 doubles. Wow. Okay, Milton Bradley 3 for 6, home run, 3 runs batted in. Again, that great outfield assist. Stan the Man went 3 for 4, 2 runs batted in. For the Horse Feathers, Carlos Pena went 1 for 3, the home run, 3 runs batted in. Ryan Ludwig 1 for 4, a home run, and 2 RBI. We're not going to worry about this player of the game crap. Okay, so not at this point. We got to keep moving. Got to keep moving.
My Deerfield Beach
Gotta keep going.
all the way at the bottom as usual, but that's because everybody else got the better players.
All right, here we go. Now, Robert, you put together. Considering, I'll tell you what, Robert, it's been talked about in this league. I know we don't get to see around the Discord much. Considering you joined after the fact, you picked a hell of a team. You ended up in a tough division. So that, I mean, you have a 69-87 record, but again, you were picking from leftovers, and you put together a damn fine team. So don't feel badly at all. So what do we got here, guys? We need to pick a game. Do we just auto out Manchester and Horse Feathers this time, or do we play it, or do we go ahead and do? I'm going to let it up to you guys because there's really only a few games of interest.
I'll tell you what. You're here and Jamie's here, and I know you know.
I don't feel like managing. Not when I'm doing this.
Okay.
No. Besides, we can't. I would have to just make because if Jamie would call for something. That's why that the McGreevy rules in effect, like the broadcaster can't do, and that's the reason. It would be kind of unfair to both of us. I mean, great idea. Unless we move to your channel, we could do that.
No, we don't want to move everybody over to a new channel.
Sure, we do. Sure, we do.
All
right.
Question: Has everybody pre-ordered Out of the Park 25?
I'm a beta tester, so yeah, I'll be ordering it. Absolutely.
Yeah, I
pre-ordered MLB The Show on Friday.
So, no, a real baseball game, Out of the Park 25, not that Stratomatic PC stuff that's still in the DOS ages. That looks like it still looks like it was made in 1988.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, well, actually, there is time to do a game clue. I don't have to work. I don't have to work tomorrow, man. I can play these games all night if it's just me here by myself. All right, Hagerstown, Long Island. We'll go ahead and auto it.
Plus, it gives me time to get my 15 finalize
back to
my
500
15 playlist.
How about that?
Absolutely.
Blaine?
So Hagerstown goes back to 400, yeah, or to 500. So 4-0 over Long Island.
Losing team.
Phil Necro gets the win. Scott McGregor takes the loss. Hank Aaron, 2 for 4, home run, his 42nd and a double.
We'll have. What does he have now?
Around
170.
We'll definitely have to. We'll check some stats as we go along. Manchester Horse Feathers. We will have a vote on that one. D-Gens and Lehigh. Here we go. And the D-Gens take this one from Lehigh 9-7. So McLaughlin gets the win. Broxton takes the loss. Bradley 3 for 4 with his 9th home run. 2 runs batted in. Cleveland and the Chicos locking up. Chicos take this from Cleveland 3-1. Weimer gets the win. Outtruck with the loss. Stewart 2 for 3 with a triple. Vegas and Canada. Can Vegas pull out a win here? They do. 4-1. Brosman gets the win. Richard gets the loss. Braun goes 2 for 3 with his 25th home run and a stolen base.
There's going to be an investigation into the Canada loss.
Canada 115 wins. There's got to be an investigation somewhere.
Oh man, I'm telling you,
15 wins. Damn.
115 wins. Yeah, it's sick.
That's
Only 44
domination.
losses. And then we got Dallas and Berlin again, so we'll wait on that. And Florence and Fred's. Here we go. Fred's
Florence.
edges Florence 5-4. Yeah, sorry, Aaron. So
Damn.
Donnelly gets the win. Morrow takes the loss. Johnny Romano goes 3 for 4 with a double. Tampa Bay and the Carpathian Wolves. And it's 4-2 Tampa Bay. So there we go. Cheesebro goes to win number 35. Ewing gets the loss. Rod Carew.
Less games than Tampa Bay right now.
Rod Carew, in a losing cause, goes 2 for 4 with a home run. 2 runs batted in. Mid-Michigan, Hadley Lake. And that's 4-1 for Hadley Lake. Hadley Lake's been coming on a little bit lately. Monbouquet gets the win, or Monbouquet. Jim Bunning takes the loss. White 2 for 4 with his 14th home run. Amazing and St. Pete's will hold off on that one. Des Moines and Deerfield Beach. And Des Moines clips Deerfield Beach 6-4. Barber with the win. Eddie Lopat takes the loss. Bell 3 for 4 with 2 doubles. Finally, T-Ville and San Fran. And it will be San Francisco edging T-Ville. So this was a 10-inning affair. Jack Taylor gets the win. Joaquin Andujar takes the loss. Ducky Medwick goes 3 for 5 with a double.
Is Mike Silva's in the?
Mike
Silva's here, right?
He's right here in the booth with us.
Hey, Mike, I got a question for you. With the new Out of the Park 25, do you have to update the ballparks every year?
Well, I have to create the new Steam workshop item. So I have to do that so you can if you use Steam anyway. That way you can download the mod and have it installed. But I mean, I made minor changes to some of the parks, but nothing huge from last year. So
it's too bad that game's not accessible. I would love to have played that.
Yeah, it's extremely deep. It's such a deep
it's very
game.
deep, and some of the new stuff, some of the new features look really, really good.
Yep. That's not breaking an NDA by saying yup. So
no, that's not break. You didn't break an NDA, and I didn't say. I said it's got new features. I already looked. I've already read them up.
Right.
And, I've been playing the game for a while. Some people would already gave me a sneak preview of what this thing can really do. So it looks like it's going to be one of the best ever. But then again, Marcus never disappoints.
He doesn't. Guys, we need a vote here. Do you want to just auto these 3 and go to the next day?
Sure.
At this point? Yeah. I got a yes.
Go to the next day.
All right, let's go to the next day.
Yeah.
All right, man. Let's do Amazing in St. Pete here. We'll auto this one. St. Pete. Oh, St. Pete takes care of Amazing 8-5. Sosa gets the win. Newsom with the loss. Scott 1 for 1 with his 9th home run. 2 runs batted in. So Amazing back to a half game behind Tampa Bay. So Tampon Bay doing it up right here.
Tampon Bay.
I couldn't resist. All right, Dallas and Berlin. All right, 5-3 Dallas. Hey, Dallas. Woo. There you go. So Berlin drops 4 back. Manchester close to that golden ring, which means somebody's got to beat him in the World Series to save me some money. Finally, Manchester and Horse Feathers autoing this one too.
Oh boy!
Another
And 2-0
win for
Manchester. Webb gets the win. Killian with a loss.
I think that just eliminated Big Clear. You can check.
Check that.
I think he might be out.
Yeah. Shall we check?
Close this screen out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's just playing for keeps.
Horse Feathers has been eliminated. So Amazing has 5 to go before elimination, and Berlin with 1. So Horse Feathers, you had a hell of a season, man. Yep. Nothing to be ashamed of. You finished
so if
5.5 back as of the next day coming up.
I don't get that whole magic number thing. But.
Oh, don't you? It's however many games there is in a season plus 1, and then you subtract your leader win and loss record.
Oh,
that's how you get the magic number. So 160.
So if it's down to 1,
if you look at Manchester, they got 98 wins, and Berlin has 64 wins. You add them up, it's 162, but you add 1, just like he said. So it's 163 minus 162 equals 1, and there's where you get your That's where you get your magic number. Because
So
since I
if
do
you're
standings in my season, when I do it, I got to know this stuff.
so like
Yeah,
if your
you do.
magic number's
Yeah.
down to 1, it could take like your competition's loss to put you in the playoffs or something. You could win, but it would take like whoever's chasing you in second, like right behind your like not that's like let's say somebody's a half a game behind you in the standings at the last bit of the season, and your magic number's 1. If you win and they lose, that's it. Or if they just lose, that's all or something. Because I've seen it before where like if for example like the Braves were let's say the Braves are let's say the Reds are their magic number is 2.
Mike.
If they win and let's say the Cardinals who are let's say a game or 2 back and they lose, then that means does that mean the Reds are in the playoffs? They win the division? Just as an example. Because hello?
Okay, everyone's here. We're just everyone's
So you're asking,
everyone's thinking.
No, so if team is, let's say you're playing, a 162 game season,
Yes.
and yes, it's and then if your magic number is 1, all right, the only way it can stay what happens is if the team that is behind the 1 game, but that is 1 game, okay, they lose, okay, yeah, the other team can get in the division without having to win a game. Yes, it's very bad. Right. It happens all the time.
Yeah, I've seen it before. I love a good tight division race at the end of the year. It's so fun. It's like, nope, this person leads. Now this team leads. Now this team leads. This leapfrog over and over and over again.
So at this point, guys, we have one just meaningful series. I think we'll just go ahead and sim day to day now, and just let it play out. So let's look at Dallas and Manchester. They're unplayed games. Oh, did I miss in the 27th? Did I miss in the 27th? Oh yeah, I missed a whole slate of games. Hagerstown, Long Island. Here we go. I guess it took care of that. Was that the only game I missed that day? No, I don't know why it flew ahead. That was weird. Okay, Mid-Michigan. So Long Island beats Hagerstown 2-0 in that one.
Damn.
Hadley Lake and Mid-Michigan. Hadley Lake edges Mid-Michigan 2-1. Manchester and the Horse Feathers. And now the Horse Feathers eke out a win 6-4. Eddie Plank gets the win in an 11-inning affair. They're waiting forward with the loss. Amazing in St. Pete. This game's matter. We'll auto this one last. D-Gens and Lehigh. 7-5. D-Gens over Steve's Lehigh. Donahue with the win. McCormick with the loss. Willie Mays goes 2 for 4 and hits his 20th home run. Cleveland and the Chicos, 2 strong teams. And the Chicos down to Cleveland 4-3. So Owen wins. Bear loses. Fisk gets his 17th home run and steals a base. Vegas and Canada. And Canada edges Vegas 3-2. Caldwell with the win. CC Bathia gets the loss. Al Kaline had a hell of a day, though. Went 4 for 5, hit his 23rd home run, and had 2 doubles. Dallas and Berlin. 10-2. Berlin over Dallas. Wow. Ron Guidry gets the win. Jess Tannehill takes the loss. Smith 3 for 4.
Right? Berlin's
very much so.
Not eliminated yet.
Not eliminated yet. They have, I think they're 8 games or something. We'll look again after this. Deerfield Beach, Des Moines. Deerfield Beach drops one to Des Moines 6-2. Florence and Freds. Aaron, you got edge 6-5.
All right. Oh, wait, I lost.
Yeah, you got edge. Damn. Sometimes edge play. Never mind. I shouldn't say that.
It's a lot of close games.
Carpathian and somebody's laughing back there. I hear you.
I had to mute myself.
Close the new Steinbrenner sim games.
All right. Tampa Bay. Hey, Carpathians, man. We've been doing pretty good lately. 8-4. Joe McGinnity gets win number 19, so I'm happy about that. Reb Russell goes 3 for 5, 2 RBIs, and 3 doubles. T-Ville in San Francisco, and it's 8-5 in favor of T-Ville. So they get win number 47. All right, moving on finally and officially to the 28th. And yeah, let me just check to see who is actually now still in this madness.
No,
here.
they are eliminated now.
I think
Tampa Bay. Yeah, so Tampa Bay is all that's left.
Bro, yeah, that's it.
Ooh,
That is
everything's
it.
set except for Tampa Bay. Amazing.
Wow. Okay. All right. So Amazing in St. Pete. Here we go.
Jeez,
4-3. St. Jeju
my
Pete's is right.
gosh.
I know, Dwayne, sometimes you say it just come, you got to make it come naturally, but a Jeju Pete's would have been perfect here for that. But Mike's got you there. 4-3. So St. Pete playing a little spoiler action here. Going to the 28th now. All right. We've got Manchester, Dallas. And again, these are just all for everybody just to see what your team did. Cleveland 5-2 over San Francisco. We'll leave St. Pete and Amazing for a minute. Hadley Lake and Carpathian. And the Carpathian Wolves lose this one 5-0. St. Pete and Amazing. Here we go. St. Pete playing some nasty spoiler here. 8-3.
Damn.
Jamie's that much closer.
All right.
He's on the edge of his seat right now.
All right. Coming down to it, gents. Coming down to it. So Amazing, one game back. It's the only one that's got to go. Dallas and Manchester very quickly. Here we go. Manchester 9-5 over Dallas. Florence and Deerfield Beach. 10-2. Florence, where did that come from? 10-2.
Hello.
Hey, there you go, buddy. So yeah, Raffensperger gets the win for you.
3.
There you go. All right,
Raffensperger's been doing it recently.
Yeah, absolutely. So he's 14-19, not bad. All right, here we go. San Francisco 7-5 over Cleveland in 12. Horse Feathers and Hagerstown 6-2 in favor of the Horse Feathers. Christy Mathewson gets win number 18. Warren Spahn, again, does he do well for anybody in these sims? I mean, great pitcher, but wow.
Guarantees me probably a losing season, 81 losses.
Oof. All right, Long Island and Berlin. I forget, is Berlin still in this? I forget. No. Okay. All right, so
LB's won like 2 or 3 games.
All right, 7-3 Berlin over Long Island, Michigan, and Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay takes this one 11-3. That may do it. We'll see at the end here, right?
I think it's like 3 games, maybe 3.
All right, D-Gens and T-Ville. So D-Gens they lose to T-Ville 6-5. All right, St. Pete and Amazing. We'll wait for that one. Carpathians and Hadley Lake. And this one, oh my God. Oh, Carpathian wins this one 9-6.
All right.
Ooh. Chico's and Lehigh 8-7 and 10 innings. So good game there. Walker goes 3 for 4 with his 10th home run, 2 runs batted in. Canada and Des Moines 14-3.
Oh
my God!
Des Moines' last homestand in Iowa before they moved to Lancaster.
Probably their last homestand in the Union. So wow.
Yeah.
Damn, tough. All right, Deerfield Beach and Florence. And Florence,
got my 70th win. Yay.
Florence falls to Deerfield Beach, 11-8. Yeah,
Yay,
there you go.
team.
Freds in Vegas. And this one's 6-4 for the Freds. All right, Amazing in St. Pete. St. Pete has been playing spoiler.
Go to the standings first. I want to see what the
go to the standings.
Let's see if Tampa locked it up.
All right, let's let it re-roll here.
No, not
2
yet.
games from elimination.
Not yet.
All right, back to it.
So
They're guaranteed a tie.
All right, here we go. St. Pete does it again. 4-3.
They are spoiling it.
Wow.
Tampa Bay's got to lose both games. Amazing's got to win both games.
One game. Oh man, coming down to the wire in the
wire. The suspense.
Tampa Bay win or an Amazing's loss. Tampa Bay wins the division.
Right. Yep.
Amazing had a damn fine team all year. Can't knock them out. Okay, here we go. Saturday, And we're just going to take them in order, except for say they got to play St. Pete again. Yikes!
Yeah, I know.
All right, here we go. Very quickly, Manchester and Dallas, and it's Manchester 6-4 over Dallas. Vegas and Freds, and Vegas 4, Freds 2. Florence and Deerfield Beach. Deerfield Beach 4-2 over Florence. San Francisco travels to Cleveland, and Cleveland takes this one 6-1. Horse Feathers in Hagerstown, and Big Clue edges Dwayne 3-2. So Dwayne 79 and 82.
Good game.
Big Clue finished up strong.
Oh yes, he did. Long Island and Berlin.
Hey,
Long Island edges Berlin 2-1.
You're going to
Tampa
play the
Bay.
amazing St. Pete game before you do that?
Wait.
I'd play the amazing St. Pete game, see if they win.
No, but let's play the Tampa Bay game because if they win, then it's over anyway, right?
Yeah. Okay. Is
I would do one then the other.
either manager here?
Jamie's here.
Jamie's here.
Jamie's Tampa Bay, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I would do
Unless-
one and then
unless
the
he went
other.
to
I
bed.
mean,
Well, I mean, yeah, Tampa Bay, because if Tampa Bay wins, then it doesn't matter what Amazing does. But
Right.
if Tampa Bay loses, then Amazing has to win to stay in it.
And we get to see one of Robert's favorite pitchers, Sandy Koufax.
Koufax.
Let's do it. All right.
Best left-hander in baseball history.
And I dare say he is Jewish.
Yes, he is.
He didn't want to pitch on Yom Kippur or something like that. I think I read when the Dodgers
I'd have
were in
him
the
pitch
World.
on any day of the week and twice on Sunday, except on Saturday.
Except on
Doesn't roll
Saturday.
on Shabbos.
So that I mean, also another great Jewish ball player, Aaron. Hank Greenberg would not play in
Greenberg was
any of the holy
Jewish?
days. Yes, and
John
he
Green
said
was Jewish?
he said, and Hank Greenberg said every home run he hit, he felt he was hitting against Hitler, and then of course went off and fought in World War II. Hank Greenberg, one of the greatest of all time.
He was one of
All
those.
right. Yep. Just fantastic. Okay, here we go, guys. This is a huge game.
But Tampa Bay couldn't do much better because when you need one game, you got the pitcher you need, and that is Koufax. Ooh, against Verlander, too. Now that is what you call a legendary matchup.
Not the greatest records, though.
Yeah. Koufax is this, by the way.
All right, welcome to Tiger Stadium for this game between Tampa Bay and Mid-Michigan. Mid-Michigan on a 5-game skid. Sandy Koufax will start for Tampa Bay. 29 starts in the year, 10 wins, 11 losses with an ERA of 3.44. This will be his third start against Michigan, and he is 0-1. His ERA 5.25 against them. Opposing him will be Justin Verlander. This is where you got to love fantasy baseball, guys. Verlander versus Koufax.
I love this.
19 starts in the year, 6-10 with an ERA of 4.63. This will be his third start against Tampa Bay, and against them, 0-2 with a 4.26 earned run average. Tampa Bay second baseman Bobby Grich riding a 10-game hitting streak, 71 degrees here in the Motor City. Wind speed 5 miles per hour out to left center, and as the man in blue says,
Play ball.
so Macho
All
Man
right.
Randy Savage, any quick thoughts here on the game before we begin?
Yeah, we're going to see a classic here. Gonna pull for that Sandy Koufax. Yeah, he knew my family well. Yeah.
All right, give it up for Randy Savage in the chat.
I can do
All
him
right.
pretty good. I can do Randy Savage pretty good, too.
Let's do it.
I don't
Let's
think
do it.
Randy is Jewish, so I just kind of.
Here to Detroit with the Dodgers will take on the Thrillers. Here, the Macho Man watching here. And you got Sandy Koufax against Justin Verlander here. But I'm telling you right now, this is going to be a good baseball game. And I know for a fact that we're going to see some excitement here. The Macho Man knows what he's talking about. Let's play baseball.
Oh my God, that's brilliant! And you know the nice thing about that is at least tonight I know the voices in my head are actually for real. So thank you, Robert. That was cool, man. So
What was that
so
Mean
Aaron,
Gene?
you could do. So you do a great Hulk Hogan. So there we go. We don't want to blow Robert's voice out for tomorrow night, obviously, but
Well, let me
you
tell
guys
something,
can do it.
brother.
Yeah, there we go.
Tell you something,
What
brother.
was that? Didn't you have Mean Gene in here one night?
So Mean Gene Green, but I was calling him Mean Gene Okerlund. Yeah.
Mean Gene Oakland.
I don't care what anybody says. The best time when wrestling was in the 80s when it was known as the WWF.
I
That
missed
was
the
the best
WWE.
of the WrestleMania of all. I'm sorry. And to me, WrestleMania 3 is still the best WrestleMania of all time.
Hogan slamming Andre. I remember
that. Come on,
I wasn't even
really?
alive when that happened.
There's nothing. I've seen a number of WrestleManias all my after that. It doesn't beat Hulk Hogan picking up Andre and slamming him to the mat.
He tore his back doing that.
Yeah, and
well,
you know, and
well, his back was already gone on before that.
You know,
he was already having
back. And then, of course, watching Adrian Adonis get his hair cut off by Brutus the Barber Beefcake.
Beefcake, yeah.
Come on, that was a.
I wasn't alive yet,
best
but
WrestleMania of all time.
They used to tell me that was on closed circuit television back then.
Yes, it was. We had to pay. That was
pay-per-view.
That was the old pay-per-view.
Pay-per-view.
All right, there's a big game here for Tampa Bay. Let's look at the starting defense here for the Thrillers in Manila. So Curt Flood in left field, in center field, Curtis Granderson, in right field, Ron LaFleur. At first base, Miguel Cabrera. At second, Sweet Lou Whitaker. Damn it, who should be in the Hall of Fame. Exactly. At short, Alan Trammell. At third, Stan Hack from the Cubbies. Catching, Ivan Rodriguez or Pudge the Second. And Justin Verlander on the mound.
And will be a first ballot Hall of Fame.
And, absolutely. Leading off here, switch hitter Randy Winn. Winn hitting .319 on the season, 2 home runs, 27 runs batted in. The lefty in against Verlander. Verlander has a sign. We're ready to go. Well, here's the 2-2 pitch now to Rodriguez. As we wait for there we go. Fastball in there. Strike three. All right, so Verlander not wasting any time. Next up here now, third baseman Brian Roberts, 294, 4 home runs, 57 ribbies for him.
The rest of us, somebody's got to go to work tomorrow. So,
all right, Robert,
guys, tomorrow for some baseball on my channel. So, Beatles eternally, all of you guys, all of you are special and you're terrific. It is an honor to know all of you. And
thank you, Robert.
Have a good night.
Take care.
Back
Robert.
at you, buddy. Back at you.
Good night.
All right. All right, Verlander ready to deal now to Roberts. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Curveball misses, and Brian Roberts is aboard. So, again, we'll be keeping close watch in the chat should Jamie throw up the proctologist glove. Wally Moon now. Moon hitting .279, 8 home runs, 34 ribbies. Brian Roberts on the year, 44 stolen bases. Pudge back there, though, a strong arm. All right, Verlander checks the runner, throws over. Roberts back ahead of Cabrera's tag. Wally Moon with a 6-game hitting streak. Verlander with the 0-1 pitch. Fastball, fly ball to right field. LaFleur on the track makes the catch for out number 2. And here comes Mark Teixeira, first baseman, hitting .276 on this year. 28 home runs, 102 runs batted in. Verlander throws over. Brian Roberts back ahead of Cabrera's tag. Verlander, the count even at 2 to Teixeira. Teixeira cuts and misses for a strikeout. So no runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left. We go to the bottom of the first. The Deluge Dodgers, nothing. And the Thrillers from mid-Michigan coming to bat. Looking at the starting defense here for Tampa Bay in left field, it's Wally Moon in center. Larry Heisel at right. Randy Winn from first to third. Mark Teixeira. Bobby Grich. Maury Wills. Brian Roberts. Johnny Roseboro. And the left arm of God, Sandy Koufax. Koufax is ready to deal. Leading off here, Ron LaFleur hitting .237, 6 home runs, 33 runs batted in as we have a little bit of black plague here in the booth. All right, count full on LaFleur. Right? Change up. Ron LaFleur sends his high fly ball. Heisel has it measured and pulls it down. Out number 1. Beautiful sunny day here in Detroit. As Curt Flood steps into left fielder hitting .251, home run, 35 runs batted in. Koufax into his wind, and the 1-2. Curt Flood, that one paints the black. So 2 up, 2 down now for Miggy. First baseman, .257, 27 home runs, 100 runs batted in. Count full on Cabrera. Fastball. This one is jacked, and this one is gone. So on the 3-2 pitch, Miguel Cabrera, 347-foot shot, and mid-Michigan taking an early 1-0 lead. 2 down now. Striding to the plate is left-hander Curtis Granderson, the center fielder, hitting .230, 24 home runs, 62 runs batted in. Koufax with the 1-2 delivery to Granderson. Fastball in there. Strike 3, but A run on a hit, no errors, nobody left. We have played one, Mid-Michigan 1, and Tampa Bay nothing. This one for the marbles here for Tampa Bay, as Johnny Roseboro will lead things off. And then Larry Heisel and Don Baylor, who's been a monster. Roseboro hitting 225, 14 home runs, 56 runs batted in for him. Justin Verlander with a 2-0 delivery curveball. Roseboro goes deep with this one, but not enough. Ron LaFleur making the catch against the wall. 1 up, 1 down for Larry Heisel. Heisel hitting 245, 28 home runs, 86 runs batted in for him. Verlander deals the 2-1 pitch. Heisel turns in his fastball. Bouncer to Whitaker, who has plenty of time on to Cabrera for the second out. Here is Don Baylor. Don Baylor hitting 231, but 42 home runs, 90 runs batted in for big bad Don Baylor. Verlander deals the count full to Baylor, and fastball, medium center, Granderson coming in and making the catch. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the second. The Thrillers 1, the Deluged Dodgers nothing. It'll be Edgar Renteria to lead things off here. Renteria, the DH tonight, hitting 353, 6 home runs, 34 runs batted in. The 1-2 pitch. Renteria turns on this, grounded back to the mound, and Koufax gloves it and fires onto Teixeira for the 1-3 putout. Sweet Lou Whitaker, 237, 3 homers, 55 runs batted in for the should-be Hall of Famer. Lefty-lefty matchup, the 1-1 pitch, and Whitaker hits this one out to Wills at short, ranging to his right, fires onto Mark Teixeira. Good morning, good afternoon, and here is Stan Hack. Stan Hack hitting 272, 4 home runs, 24 runs batted in. Very solid player for the Cubs back in the day. 0-2 pitch to Stan Hack, fastball. Stan Hack sends this one high and deep to right, and it's gone. Oh, my God. 5th home run for Stan Hack. And Michigan
his left arm hurting.
His left arm definitely hurting.
Oh, my God, he's dead.
Yeah. So it's 1-1. Right, left arm gone. Absolutely. What was the the end of the song American Pie? The Father, Son, Holy Ghost. They made the last train for the coast. So there you go. Maybe that's what's happening here. We'll see. Early goings, 2-0.
February 3rd.
And here's Pudge Jr. Rodriguez hitting 208, a home run, 37 runs batted in. I mean, Carlton Fisk is always the original Pudge to me, always. Koufax with the 0-2. Fastball. And this one, hard grounder to short. Wills, with plenty of time, fires onto Teixeira, and that will be out number 3, but another run on 1 hit, no errors. The Stan Hack home run. We have played 2, and it's been Michigan 2, Tampa Bay nothing. As Sean says, Arm of God eventually fell off. Take the loss, Koufax, says World's Worst Gamer. All right, Maury Wills will lead things off here. Bobby Grich, who has a hitting streak going, and then back at the top of the order, and Randy Wynn. Maury Wills, his slash line looks like this: 217, 0, and 24. Infield in at the corners. Wills, an excellent bunter and superb speed. Verlander with the sign in the 2-2 pitch. Fastball. Wills, a little chopper up the first base line to Cabrera is going to win this race. So 1 up, 1 down, and Bobby Grich putting his 10-game hitting streak on the line and hoping to extend it and get something going for this must-win game for Tampa Bay. Bobby Grich hitting 220 with 3 home runs, 41 runs batted in. Verlander into the wind in the 0-1 curveball, bouncer to Cabrera. He'll take this one 3 unassisted, 2 up, 2 down now. Back at the top of the order for right fielder Randy Wynn. So Wynn last time struck out against Verlander. The count, 2 balls, 1 strike, fastball, bouncer to Whitaker to Cabrera, and they go quietly, and we go to the bottom of the 3rd. It's still Mid-Michigan 2, and Tampa Bay nothing. It'll be Alan Trammell, and then back at the top of the order, Ron LaFleur and Kurt Flood. All right. So Sandy Koufax so far is fan 2 in this game, but touched up for 2 runs. 3-1 pitch to Trammell. Trammell, hard hit, but back to Koufax, who makes the toss onto Mark Teixeira. 1 up, 1 down now. The Deluged Dodgers fans hoping that the left arm of God can start getting into a groove now. Here's Ron LaFleur. He gave it a ride to deep left center last time up. Koufax with the 0-2 fastball. LaFleur, chopper to Bobby Grich, underhands it to Mark Teixeira at first. 2 up, 2 down for Kurt Flood. Kurt Flood struck out against Koufax back in the first. Koufax deals the count full. Curveball. This one, Koufax covering first. Gritch fires onto Koufax. 1, 2, 3, they go, and we go to the top of the fourth.
Hey, Beatles.
2-0. Hey, Mike.
Sorry, can I offer some expert analysis?
Yes.
So
I hope you do.
Third of the way through. So if I just want to say that if Tampa Bay wants to win this game and clinch the division, they might need to get more than 0 hits.
And they don't call him the best analyst in the league for nothing.
And also, they got to stop giving up one solo home runs too.
Indeed. I think
man,
a large factor. So we brought Mike Silva over from formerly the Elias Sports Bureau and Sabre, and also Kentucky Fried Chicken to join us. So
words of wisdom.
Or was
Give me
it
some
Church's
KFC.
Chicken? It's Church's
Give
Chicken.
me some KFC, baby. Love that chicken mashed
I just
potatoes
wonder
and
how they
biscuit.
get the bones out of it, but that's okay. All right. Brian Roberts will lead things off here. Wally Moon and Mark Teixeira.
You're making me crave some stuff, Beatles.
Uh-oh. All right. So
DoorDash.
You're
getting
making me
crazier.
hungry.
DoorDash, Grubhub, there you go. Verlander with the
I do
0-2
have
pitch.
pizza in front of me.
Fastball. This one grounded up the third base line. Going to be close. Hack with the throw, not in time. So Roberts legs out the infield hit, and here comes Wally Moon now. Wally Moon fly to deep right. So Roberts, let's look here. He's definitely 44 steals on the season. Throws over. Roberts just back. That was pretty close. The 0-1 pitch to Wally Moon. Fastball. This one tapped foul on the third base side. Count no balls, 2 strikes to Wally Moon. Changeup. Moon straightens this one out. Base hit center field. Roberts will hold at second. All right, so 2 on for the Dodgers, making some noise, and they're going to score that, or at least highlight that, a poor play on Sweet Lou. So Roberts at second, Moon trailing him at first. Nobody out for Mark Teixeira, and a swing of the bat, and this game turns around quickly. Teixeira struck out back in the first. Verlander studies the hitter, has the sign from Pudge. Here's the wind, the 0-2 pitch. Curveball to Teixeira, line to Verlander. Verlander goes to Whitaker, onto Cabrera. Oh, my God, for a big double play. So perhaps the Dodgers starting to feel a little bit of pressure here in the middle third of the game. Roberts does make it to third, and I'm sure anticipating Mike Silva's excellent statistical analysis, he would also say that the Dodgers should not hit into double plays. Would that be correct, Mike?
Exactly.
Yeah, you can't do that, Beatles.
You can't do that. All right, here's Johnny Roseboro now. Roseboro gave it a ride to deep right back in the second. From the stretch, Verlander in the 3-0 delivery. And Johnny Roseboro showing, good discipline up there, draws a walk. So runners at the corners, but you got to think that double play's got to hurt. Let's see if Heisel can erase that from the Dodgers' collective memory in a very Jungian fashion. Verlander from the stretch in the 3-2 pitch. Heisel, ground ball. What a great stop by Trammell at short, and that ends the inning. No runs, 2 hits, no errors. That's great play 29 for Hall of Famer Alec Trammell. And we go to the bottom of the 4th inning, the closest game we've had that we broadcast tonight, 2-0. All right. So Miguel Cabrera leads it off here. Solo shot back in the first, giving Mid-Michigan the lead, which it's never relinquished. The left arm of God works. Count full on Cabrera. And this one missing. Ball 4 low. Cabrera aboard for Curtis Granderson. All right. Granderson struck out. 1-1 pitch. And Granderson base hit past Wilson to left field. Cabrera around second as Moon comes up with the ball and hits cutoff man Maury Wills. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Koufax in trouble again for Edgar Renteria. So Renteria grounded back to Koufax. Still nothing there. No pink gloves of despair. The Deluse Dodgers showing a lot of faith in Sandy Koufax. The 1-0 pitch to Renteria. Fastball. Granderson was off the pitch. This one grounded to Gritch. Gritch goes to first, and they got him. So 2 down.
Nice.
Wow.
That was huge. And I wish this was out of park baseball because it'd be fun to show that one again.
See it again.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Yeah, it was. All right, so here's Lou Whitaker. That was maybe, could this be the turnaround play for the Dodgers? Carry that momentum into the fifth. We shall see. Lou Whitaker, nothing for one, grounded to short back in the second. Koufax from the stretch and the 2-1 pitch. This changeup, harmless grounder to Grich to Teixeira, and that will end the inning. What a play that was. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. 4 in the books here in Detroit, and it's the Thrillers 2, the Deluged Dodgers, nothing. Don Baylor will lead things off here. Fly to shallow center. Big bat here. Justin Verlander has struck out 2 and walked 2 thus far tonight. The 2-2 pitch. Fastball. Grounded to, and Cabrera juggles it out there. And here we go. Don Baylor is aboard. The tying run comes to the plate, and Maury Wills. Infield playing in at third. They're looking for Wills to move Baylor along. Verlander throws over Baylor back ahead of the tag. Verlander has the sign from Ivan Rodriguez. The 1-1 pitch. Fastball chopped to short. Will they get 2? Trammell to Whitaker on the pivot over to Cabrera, and that's got to hurt. Double play. So 2 away. Bobby Grich, again, with that 10-game hitting streak now. He grounded 2 first back in the third. Verlander deals to Bobby Grich. The count of 2-2. Bobby Grich comes up empty. Nothing across. We head to the bottom of the fifth. It's still 2-0. Wow.
That hitting into double plays is a bold strategy, but I don't think it's going to work.
Yeah, it's kind of tough. Right?
Yeah.
It used to work in T-ball, didn't it? No, it didn't even work then, did it? No, you're right. You're right. That was I think the Dodgers need to kind of revisit the fundamentals there, Mike. I don't know. Yeah. I'll tell you what, though. Put this the fine team that Jamie put together here. No matter what happens, staying with Koufax, who is Koufax with 2 strikeouts.
Bro.
Gee, right. All right, Stan Hack 1 for 1. Last time up, solo home run, 332-foot shot. 1-1 pitch to Stan Hack. Curveball. Hack swings. Hack's at it. Grich to Teixeira. And we have an injury. And Stan Hack out of the game.
No.
Man. Oh, all right.
No.
So Pudge is up now. Rodriguez grounded to short back in the second. 2-0 your score. The 3-2 pitch. Rodriguez takes ball 4. Koufax not too happy on that, missing with the fastball. Here's Alan Trammell now. Trammell grounded back to Koufax. Koufax looking to get 2 here. The 1-2 pitch. Trammell hits it to Wills. Wills to Grich to Teixeira, and indeed, they turn 2 just like that. Inning over. We've played 5. The score remains 2-0, and Carlos Guillen will be in now to play third. So Stan Hack is out. And
Al Red Sox fan is here.
Al Red Sox fan. Hey, dude, what's up, man? Al Red Sox fan. We haven't heard from Dwayne in a while. Dwayne, are you there?
Still here, bud.
All right, Dwayne Moore's there. So good to see you, Al, and welcome to our probably the final night of the final week of the regular season. And Field of Dreams Draft League baseball action will be, I guess, the championship series will be starting this week on Steve's channel or whomever will be doing it. So looking forward, maybe Buckshot. Playoff baseball. All right.
Nothing more exciting.
Randy Wynn. Well, Kate Beckinsale is, but that's for another conversation. Randy Wynn has struck out and grounded to second. Justin Verlander with a 3-0 delivery. Curveball missing. And Randy Wynn is aboard, and here comes Brian Roberts. So the tying run once again coming to the plate for Tampa Bay. Last time that was sort of disastrous. We'll see if they can turn it around here. Walking an infield single for Brian Roberts, batting lefty against Justin Verlander. The 2-0 pitch, changeup. Roberts swings. This one a bounding ball to third. Guillen will go across the diamond to Cabrera to retire the speedy Roberts. Randy Wynn makes it into scoring position. Wally Moon now, decent bat, just 8 home runs this year, but in the season in which he was selected, 17 home runs, so definitely not a lightweight up there. Wally Moon singled his last time up. The lefty waits for the Verlander delivery, and the count is full, and Moon, little dribbler to Trammell. Trammell getting that throw off late, but strong to Cabrera. to 2 down now, and it brings up Mark Teixeira, who is nothing for 2. Grounded into a double play his last time up. A weird double play. 3-1 fastball up the middle. Whitaker ranging to his right bare hands. It fires onto Miguel Cabrera to retire Teixeira and the side. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the home half of the 6th in a must-win game for Tampa Bay. Mid-Michigan looking to play spoiler role here. 2-0. Mid-Michigan coming into this game at 61-99. And Tampa Bay at 85-75. Ron LaFleur lead off. Jamie says he's staying with the double play plan, Mike Silva.
Oh, okay.
All right. So bold tactic by the Tampa Bay manager here as we enter the end of the middle innings in this exciting ball game. And it is a good one. All right. Here's the pitch to Ron LaFleur. The count even at 2. LaFleur swings in his changeup. This one sending Heisel back to the edge of the track, and he makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. Kurt Flood, nothing for 2. Grounded out his last time up. The left arm of God, the 0-1 delivery. Changeup, line drive, but this one, nice play over there by Brian Roberts. I'll highlight him and give him a nice play. All right, 2 away. Sandy Koufax now to face Miggy. Cabrera with a solo shot back in the 1st and walked in the 4th. Koufax with the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, fly ball to left. This one is very high. Wally Moon can only watch it go. Miguel Cabrera with home run number 29.
Oh,
and that's his second today. So 3-0. Let's hide the old box score there. It's kind of like showing your knickers before the proper time.
Wow.
As Sean says, bye-bye baseball. All right.
And she is gone.
And Sean says it ain't over yet, boys. Curtis Granderson has struck out and singled. All right. Koufax with the 0-1 delivery. Granderson turns on the fastball, but gets nothing but a little grounder. But this could be a close play first, and it is. Granderson, it looked like Brian Roberts with a little almost double pump there at third, and Granderson finds himself at first base. So Koufax now to face Edgar Renteria. Into that, he lined to second, and Granderson was caught off first in that double play. And that happened back in the 4th inning. So Koufax deals. Renteria first pitch swinging. Fastball going out to center field. This one deep. This one is out of here.
Oh, my goodness.
2-run shot for Edgar Renteria. It is 5-0.
This game's pretty much over.
Goodness.
The way they're just kind of like walking right now. It's
377.
He smoked
shot.
that.
Yeah, big home run. Koufax getting roughed up here. What do the Dodgers want to do here as they plate 3 here? Wait to see what Jamie wants to do, if he wants to keep it going. So Verlander pitching Koufax a 2-hitter right now. Let's sim to the playoffs. All right. All right.
I think he was just kidding, wasn't he?
Yeah, let's make sure. Do you seriously want to sim it out, Jamie?
Yeah, because it's already a shutout as it is.
Well, it's baseball. Anything can happen, but let's make sure that Jamie this is what he actually wants to do.
That's very true. My dad always said that to me. Anything can happen at any given time.
Oh, and Jamie's team has seen plenty of that in the 9th inning magic against.
Keep going for now. You're almost. Let's see what happens.
Okay. Jamie says sure. He says to sim it.
Okay.
All right.
What happens? Well,
yeah.
Sim to at the end of the 8th inning to see what happens. See if it's
all right. Yeah. Okay. That sounds good.
And then if it's exciting, we can play the.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd.
All right. Here we go. Boom. Yes. And yes.
How do you do
that? Oh, this one's over, guys. It's 9-3 as we go to the 9th. And I don't think we should draw out the.
That's enough of the agony.
Let's not draw out the pain.
Bring him up behind the barn and shoot him.
Yeah. This is like a deer that got hit by a car. Put him out of his misery.
I'll tell you what, though, Jamie. Nothing. Seriously, man. Nothing to be ashamed of. Hell of a season you had. Hell of a
All right,
season.
he's not done yet.
He's not
Yeah.
done yet.
Oh, he's not
No.
done yet. He's not done yet.
No, he's
got
leading. He can
he's
still
got a
take it.
2-game lead.
Oh, he
Yeah.
does.
If-
Okay. Well,
He
let's
just
see then.
needs Amazing to
Oh
lose.
no, I thought he was down to 1. I'm sorry. So I
He
thought
just
this was
needs
a
Amazing
must-win
to
game.
lose.
If Amazing
If Amazing loses, then he's good. I
Yeah.
think.
Yep.
He
Oh,
got
If they
look at
win,
this.
then it's-
Oh, a game and a half in front. Yikes.
Oh, yikes!
Oh man. Oh wow. Okay. So
Gonna come
no,
down to
I'm
a-
sorry. I thought he had just. I thought it was just that.
Amazing.
It's
has
coming
to win
down
this
to the wire.
What's that? Mike.
Amazing has to win this game though. Still, if they lose,
Right.
then
If Amazing
Then-
loses this game, it's over.
And Jamie wins.
It's over. Yeah.
All right. So we'll play that last. Well, we're not going to play it. We'll auto it. Okay. D-Gens and TiVo. And D-Gens takes this one 7-6. Carpathian and Hadley Lake. And Hadley Lake wins this one 6-1. Des Moines in Canada. And Canada gets a 5-0 on there. Rocky Colavito had a good day on that day.
we're going to go to the last day of the season with a
Yeah,
with a
that's
possible an extra
exciting.
playoff. All right, come on, Amazing.
Come on, Amazing.
The Kitsunes rock this one
that'll do it.
4-1.
Oh,
Yeah,
St. Pete just crushed Amazing all week.
Oh man, oh man, oh man. So
St. Pete wanted 60. He wanted 70 wins. He thought that was his
that is it. Because we look at October 1st, there's nothing, baby. Oh yeah, there is. Do
Yeah,
we
that's
care?
the last day.
We're just gonna sim the day.
Oh, it's all clinched,
Yeah.
right?
Everything should be clinched. You can
Let's
check.
double check. Yeah, let's double check. Yep.
Yep.
All right.
There's
So
your division leaders.
we're just gonna sim it.
Do we have any interesting statistical races that we might want to just check for the last day of the season? No. Well, okay. Well, you don't have to. Amazing just gets
Amazing
swept by
lost
St.
again,
Pete.
anyways.
All right. Well, just get it over with. Don't sim the first round though.
Wow. All right. And is that it? I think is that all? Is that all? I think we're it.
oh my gosh.
That's it. Season is the regular season is over. So before we go into some statistical things, this is first off, we really have to thank Steve Tate and Big Clue. They made this so much fun, and we're looking forward to many, many more seasons of this. So thank you a million times, guys. It was amazing. Secondly, to everybody who participated in this league. It's I've never seen anything like it. I don't think there's ever been to this level in our sports gaming community here. It's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun. So being very serious right now, I think it's thank you everybody for your participation. Hopefully everybody will come back for season 2.
No, I was sorry,
Yeah.
Beatles. I was laughing at Bernie because he's happy that he picked up 2 draft spots on the last day of the season.
So let's look at that, because last place is also means something in this too, as far as draft picks. But got to look at the winners first. In the win division, the Chicos finished 13.5 to take the win division. Manchester Red Bolts finished. We had a 2-way tie for second between Horse Feathers and Berlin, so they finished 5 back. In the water division, Tampa Bay 3 games up on Amazing. So really fun race in that division. And then finally, well, come on, this was decided weeks ago, but Canada just dominant. 17 games. In fact, the last place team in that one, 65 games back. So there we go. Let's look at a few leaders and stuff. And then we're going to be figuring out, I guess, Big Clue, and Steve will be letting us know who will be doing championship series and all that stuff. And also the sewer series.
The super series.
All right. So Norm Cash finishes as the league batting champion with 380. Roger Maris with 53 round trippers is the home run king. Hank Aaron takes with 170 runs batted in. Norm Cash, an OPS of 1.195. Hannes Wagner with the most runs scored. So there you go, Dwayne. That's a nice little highlight, 148. Canada led in team scoring, 6.2 runs, and Canada with team batting average of 285. So it's going to be tough. It's going to be hard to call this championship series. So Chico's in Manchester and Tampa Bay and Canada. Going to be pretty amazing. So
It's going to be tight.
4 wins. No surprise here for Tampa. Jack Cheesebro with 37 wins, but got to give some love to Dizzy Trout with 30. Jonathan Papelbon led the league in saves this year with 23. Rue Boisdel, 325 strikeouts.
Wow.
Jack Cheesebro worked in 56 games. J.R. Richard picked up 7 shutouts. Canada also with the best team ERA with 2.99, and all kinds of highlight stuff and everything like that. So, wow, this was a lot of fun, and we got it done in 2 hours and 19 minutes. That's it. So, guys, great stuff. And anybody listening to this after the fact, if you would like to become involved in this, please do drop a line in the comments. If you're not a member of either of the Discords, we'd like to get more owners in if possible. We have 24 right now. It'd be really cool to have 30. So there we go. Anybody want to look at anything before we call it a night? And go back, because we can always go back to Discord and do that too. So,
gosh, I mean, I actually love this kind of setup. I mean, where else can you see so many eras of players, of baseball players,
Canada
in one
technically
place?
won the Triple Crown, batting, pitching, and fielding.
Yeah.
Can you
That's
click
crazy.
on team statistics where that snapshot is down there in the bottom right, little drop down menu?
Yeah.
Nope.
Wait, which one do you want? Yeah,
Yep.
This one.
Yeah, that one.
Team stats? Yeah.
Yep.
Sure thing, man. All right. So there we are for your viewing pleasure, folks. Kind of see where everything kind of played out. Strengths and weaknesses, and I think this will be really helpful for the upcoming draft for all of us, whenever that is. So,
I mean, this has been fun. I mean, I've caught bits and pieces of it since I was away for a month, but what I see, it's been a blast.
Jamie asks, he says, is the Cy Young is Cy the Young Award winner for the second worst pitcher now? So it's been fun, guys. It's been really fun.
Thanks, Beatles.
You're welcome. Guys, thank you everybody for coming in tonight too. Jamie, to Sean, to Aaron Reed, Dwayne Martz,
Yes,
Mike Silva, Buckshot. Oh, you bet, man. Looking forward to continuing to see your World Series project. Who else do we have in here tonight? John DFW was here. Robert was here talking with us, and does also a pretty good Randy Savage. So awesome.
Al
Big
Red Sox
Clue.
fan.
Again, Al Red Sox fan. Yeah, absolutely.
Bernie, Legends.
Bernie. Yeah, keep it going, buddy. You got it. Steve Tate, of course. Can't forget Steve.
Big Clue.
The Clue. Todd B. Todd B. Always fun to have Todd B in here. We do miss Ken Castro. Hopefully Will Toole was here with us. So thanks, Will. Carlos Yaz, who's, of course, long off to bed now, I think. He, after texting with a chick earlier today, and early work tomorrow. Well, he did say that. Yeah,
he sure did.
Yeah, he did.
Sure did.
All right. I think we got just about everybody, didn't we?
John DFW, did you mention him?
John DFW. Thanks to John again for all the work he's done on the Ned McGreevy Discord. Wow. Yeah, that was it. So we had a very, very active crowd tonight. Clee Baseball Fanning 79. Tim was on with us. Do subscribe to that channel.
Philip Reynolds came by.
Philip Reynolds. Oh, cool. David Lando was here as well.
David, yep.
And first in the ballpark tonight was Big Clue. So I'm going to zip this up. This is going to be a big ass. Actually, we don't have to zip it up anymore. I could just do. I'm just going to put up the BBX file this time, and you just import that if you guys want to look at it. So that, because we don't have any more manager files, I don't think I have to zip this entire league file for
How do you simulate?
And who comes in and who comes in at the very end of it? Christopher Slovic. He says he's still waiting for the badminton game to come out for the tournament. He's going to do the Beatles Eternally Badminton tournament. That'll be fun.
Oh my!
So, Chris, wish we could get you involved in this league. I know with the time difference, though, it was difficulty. I know with McGreevy and everything, and it's been with this, but I wish we could somehow get you involved in this. It'd be a lot of fun. All right. So, do you guys want a zip file of this, or don't you care, or what? Well, I guess because we can't set up anything from this. You're not going to set up the playoffs
That's
from this.
true.
So, I mean, I can just put the BBX file up there, and you guys can bring them into your game.
Did you update managers before you?
I sure did.
Then you might want to zip it so Big Clue or Steve Tate don't have to go back and get them.
Yeah, and with the side, I'm hoping I have Nitro. I think I have Nitro. So if I have Nitro, I'll be able to get the whole file up on Discord. If not, I guess I'll have to share it from Google Drive. So
that works just as well, anyways.
Yeah, I mean, I prefer to put it. Then it's there. It's done. It's nice and neat.
Right.
So, all right, guys, that's it. Thank you very much. I guess some of us will be bopping on over to Discord, and remember to check out all the great content creators here, and also. Please also support those who are not content creators. Last word, on behalf of Bernie. I got a lot of very, very favorable comments on our pilot Diamonds and Dice last night. A lot of people.
That was fun.
So looking forward already to March, and hopefully we can get Stephen Big Clue to come on, and maybe we're talking about hopefully doing a pre-draft show on Bernie's channel on Diamonds and Dice, and then switching it over to Steve Tate's channel for the next draft. So all that in the works. Till the next time, see everybody around the batting cage and the guys in the booth. Thank you very much. And that's it.
See ya.
Thank you,
Beatles.
Beatles.
everybody.
You
Good
bet.
clock.
All right, good night.